our technology is expanding, as you know. And as our technology expands, we're able to find out more faster. Over in Japan, and this relates to what we're talking about, was found an underwater city, the first ever found. It's right off the coast of southern Japan, by Okinawa, where the great battle was fought in World War II. And this underwater city extends for 311 miles on the bottom of the ocean floor. The deepest one is 100 feet, deepest building is 100 feet. The others are 20 and 40 feet. And they show streets and boulevards. They show pyramids. I've got photographs I'll show you tonight. These photographs have not well been publicized, but they will be. Great plazas, huge steps, all underwater. Now, this place is probably related to another old legend, and that is of the lost civilization of Mu. Mu was supposed to be a Pacific Island civilization that sank long ago, but before it sank, and while it was sinking, it was not a fast or catastrophic end for the most part. While the oceans rose when the ice melted at the glaciers that covered all of this area, you know, at one time. 10,000 years ago, they began to melt very rapidly, and when they melted, they flowed into the oceans of the world, and they raised the ocean level by about 100 feet. So this civilization goes back maybe 10,000 years. Hard to believe, but the evidence seems to suggest that the city at the bottom of the sea goes back that far. The reason I mention that is because all of the traditions of Mu and all of the research that has been done into it in our show there were three races of people on Mu. There was a Caucasian people. I'm going to use these terms, by the way, scientifically, not sociologically. This is just to define a people. A Caucasoid people, a Negroid people, and a Mongoloid people. Excuse me, not a Mongoloid people. A brown people. I don't even know how we put them in. And that was considered only legend, only myth, that these three races were on there. They equally shared power politically. The reason why they did it was part of their solar religion. They believed that the sun has different phases of the year, and so they should share power. As the sun shares power with its light on the earth, so these three races had to share power equally. The reason why they believed that was they believed God manifested his power and his identity in natural law. What you see, the flowers growing, the sun, the stars. You can't see God, but you can see what God does. That's God's law. So if you live in harmony with God's laws, you see it in nature, you're doing God's will. That's what these people believed. And so by having the sun at different phases of the year, you share different power. The blacks, however, went in two directions. And this is beyond legend now. Now we're moving into hard science. When Mu sank, or when Mu was in the process of being inundated by this great rising wave of water, they went in two directions. Just in a nutshell, and you're going to be seeing a lot more of this, not just in our magazine, believe me. You're going to be seeing this on TV. It's bound to burst out, because it's really known in the archaeological community. You've had 4 of these major impacts that the black people have made to the Americas, not only before Columbus was born, but before even Spain or Italy existed. That's the kind of roots that are in this country. And by knowing that, and the more you know about it, it's an empowerment. You're really rude. You have got a heritage which is more than slavery. Sure, there was slavery, but that's not all. That's a small part of it. Long before that, there's a heritage of kings, seafarers, religious missionaries, and they were all here. But it happened so long ago, there's just so little of it left. And that's basically my story. What connects it up is even the word Moor, because it's pronounced differently in different parts of Africa. And they call themselves Moor, Mu, Muir. There's all variations of that, so that even the name Muir. I'll leave you with one thing which is really interesting too that relates to this.
Now, if we do want to live the thug life and the gangster life and all of that, okay, so stop being cowards and let's have a revolution. But we don't want to do that. Dudes just want to live a character. They want to be cartoons. But if they really wanted to do something that was that tough, all right, let's start our own country.
Drop that new shit.
Fuck your mob, your posse, fuck your clan, your gang, your clique, your set, your block, your team. All y'all took that homosexual oath. Faggot.
Damn, this beat is awesome.
Fuck your faggot crew, my Navy more greater. Fuck your faggot crews, my Navy more greater. Fuck your faggot crews, my Navy more greater.
This is a certified hood classic.
I can get you shot, blow, hit with a razor. Make my gangster bitch hit you with a taser. You got the disease cause you don't deserve my favors. I reverse the curse, no more hard labor. I'm the Moors King, I really got amazing waiters. My Queen Charlene, she patient, yeah, she get cater. My Prince Anthony on the other side, he's a traitor. My princess in the cut, I'll tell you about that later. Anyways, I'm Luke Skyline, I'm Darth Vader. Them things you living with, I cursed them for being haters. Bismarcky, yeah, they caught the vapors. Don't be dumb, son, and try to save them. Don't forget they crossed me, and I made them. Fuck it, I curse all y'all, like I did my neighbors. Don't be dumb, son, yeah, and try to save them. Fuck it, I curse all y'all, like I did my neighbors. Fuck your faggot crews, my Navy more greater. Fuck your faggot crews, my Navy more greater. Fuck your faggot crews, my Navy more greater. We take out our foes, count paper. Fuck your faggot crews, my Navy more greater. Fuck your faggot crews, my Navy more greater. Fuck your faggot crews, my Navy more greater. We take out our foes.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my good Dolo. You feel me? Actions speak louder than words. For real, for real. Shit, man. This is coming to you live. You feel me? From Trip Dirt. You know what I'm saying? Whoop, nigga. Paw Rule, Bloods, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm still out here, my nigga.
It's crazy, these days crackheads I try to call your bluff. Black bitches that speak to Caucasians before it does my love. Old blacks show immigrants more love. Word of blood, foreigner bitches won't acknowledge the real man word of cuz. Being a dark-skinned man sometimes, it is bug. That's why black youth turn homo, cause that's their crutch. I never go that way, plus it's disgust. I'm the Moorish King demons, I'm your just. Homo ways came from cave days, butt to butt, yeah, nut to nut, Caucasian, shut up. Crackers could never get over that demon lust. Now blacks do it, and they don't give a fuck. Fuck your faggot crews, my Navy more greater. Fuck your faggot crews, my Navy more greater. Fuck your faggot crews, my Navy more greater. We take out our foes, count paper. Fuck your faggot crew.
You
Why
always
is it
do
right?
it
Why is it right over there?
because right means origin of the word right means straight and right means right. Like you just like when you deal with your right was always stronger than your left. When you deal with your right, that means you're dealing with your godly energy. You're dealing with the right. You know what I'm saying? You in your right state of mind. Actions speak louder than words. So 60% is action. Words is just 7%, and tone of voice is 33%. So by your actions, I can tell what you're thinking about or what level you on, not what small details you're thinking, but I can tell overall picture what you're thinking. So a lot of people that got he had his left over right, he was shooting like the left, looking like this. So I could tell like, yeah, it's not all the way negative, but it ain't all the way positive because your actions tell. So when you shoot these actions, when you go in action pack, when you watching people act, just turn down the volume to the TV. Don't always listen to it, just watch the action. You know what I'm saying? I just want to let everybody know that I'm here to teach you some ancient stuff that ain't gonna be taught. You don't hear too much, and just want everybody to be comfortable because I am very, very relaxed. I need to chalkboard. I want to just go real quick.
Put it down.
No. Okay, everybody familiar with astrology up here? Nobody like astrology? Everybody think it's wicked and bad? Everybody, grandma said it ain't good, no good? Nobody is familiar with it, but I bet you everybody knows the zodiac sign. What's your zodiac sign? What's your zodiac sign? What's your zodiac sign? What's your zodiac sign? What's your zodiac sign?
I don't know.
What's your zodiac sign? What's your zodiac sign? What's your zodiac sign? What's your zodiac sign? Zodiac sign. What's your zodiac sign? Zodiac sign. Zodiac sign. Zodiac sign.
Taurus.
Zodiac. Yeah, man.
What's that?
Sat. You got two Sagittarius in the building.
Pisces.
Pisces. Woo! My Sag, how you? Now, nobody don't know about astrology, but everybody know their zodiac sign. Because it's in your soul. Zodiac has something to do with the, we ran the whole world at one time. Before the world was a big seven bricks, it was all together at one time. The whole world was together at one time. All 7 bricks together was called Mu. Mother's Unity in Chinese. All 7 bricks was together. Now, it was a time when them 7 bricks broke up. And now called continents, we call it today, right? We're gonna go and break that down today. And we're gonna take you through a little chamber. Just walk with us. Look at the palm of your hand, everybody. What letter do you see, D? What letter do you see in your hand, D?
M.
That's right. Brandon, what letter do you see? You see him? I know I'm gonna ask you, because you was sitting there with you looking. You see that M in your hand? You see it sitting in your hand? Where Jasmine at? Where Jazz at? Right here? That was one of my names right here. I just love that name, Jazz. Jazz, you see it, right? The M? Sagittarius, you see it? Where my Sagittarius at? You see the M? Where my Sagittarius at? Y'all see the M in your hand? Where the Scorpio at? You see the M in your hand? You know what that M for? You know what that M for? That M is for. Don't that's what you want. Don't you want more? It don't matter what you get, you always want more. More is anybody with dark skin, not black. Dark skinned people, because the sun makes us dark, it don't make us black, all right? Okay. The Moors ran this whole world before the 7 bricks was cracked by the 12 signs of the zodiac and the science of geometry. And what we did was, we was navigators. We wore the fez. This was the first flag. Every flag has something to do with this flag. This flag is over 50,000 years old. Eastern Star, this book right here, Eastern Star, flips the flag on the left to make it do a Baphomet, and also a couple other secret societies, a whole bunch of really. So every flag in the whole world has something you gotta do. You either got a star in it, it's either green in it, it's either red in it, or something dead in the middle like this flag. Because every flag came from this flag, which is over 50,000 years old. Every flag came from this flag. American flag is about over 200 years old. Now, the reason why you don't really not familiar with what I'm saying all the way, because 524 years of slavery. Moors lost in 1492. You add them two up, you're gonna get 2016. You see what I'm saying? You know what the people say, we've been in slavery 500 years. Oh, everybody heard that saying, right? That's what they meant, because the Moors lost in the year 1492, that everything. That also stands for the mother, Moor man. Now we're gonna go ahead and continue on. Just want to give you a little summary. Okay, who knows the first zodiac sign? First zodiac sign. I know you want to say it. Say it so bad. You want to say it so bad. Say it. Start with an A. All the continents start with an A. That's it. One of them. Who said Aries, Brandon? Brandon, you said Aries? Okay. Okay. Who knows how to spell Aries up here? Oh, I'm going to ask you how to spell. We all go. I said participate. Come on. How you spell Aries?
A-R-I.
Now you're going so fast. A-R-I-E.
Yeah. Okay.
That's right. Aries, well, planet rules Aries is Mars. You turn Mars around, you turn the M around, you get warm, because Aries is the planet of war. Okay? Aries, we put like this. The sun, right? This is zodiac sign right here. This is astrology. This is how we ran the world. This is how we looked at it. Okay, 4 seasons. Make it a little bigger. 4 seasons. Who know the 4 seasons? Name them all real quick.
Summer, winter, fall, spring.
Okay. You take that X. You see that X? That's the X that people wear on their neck. Okay, the cross. But it's really an X chromosome that's in all the women. Y'all know y'all got 2 X chromosomes in y'all, right? All the women, right? That's what that cross is really for. So if y'all put the cross on, y'all can do that. Y'all can put the cross on your neck and stuff. We really can't do that. We need to wear something that got something to do with a circle or a pyramid on our neck. So to do the Y chromosome, because we have a Y chromosome in us. Dark skinned men. You know what I'm saying? Put your right thumb to your chin like that. Make you look more manly. The left thumb, it means you conceal something. Yeah. Left thumb means you concealing something, you hiding something. Yeah, just to let you know. So we ran the whole world by using these 12 zodiac signs, and the sun is in the middle of that circle. The sun spins it spends 30 days physically in every zodiac sign. So that's how we get birthdays. And if you add, and it's supposed to be 30 days in every month, 12 times 30 is 360, that's circumference, the earth. You see what I'm saying? But these people that's fake come out the caves and punk you and make you call them white. Put 5 more days on that thing. It's an illusion. You know what I'm saying? So 12 months times 30 days equals 360. That's what it's supposed to be. Numbers don't lie, only people do. Now, the sun spends 30 days in every zodiac sign. Physically, our body physically. Spiritually, it spends 2,000 years. The sun's going to spend 2,000 years at the time of Aquarius. I know y'all heard we in the time of Aquarius or something like that, because that's a spiritual world. This is a spiritual world. This is a Masonic sign to show you what I'm talking about. This is spiritual world right here, and this is the physical world. This is the circle, and this is the X. You know what I'm saying? So the sun spends 2,000 years in Aries. We ran the whole world for 2,000 years. Excuse me. Well, how we were acting, it was 2 different people. It wasn't 2 different people, it was 2 different mentalities. You got 2 M's in your hand. One of the M's is for Moors, who use their third eye. You see the 3 up in there? That's to show you I ain't lying. You see it? Or we can do it like this, 33 vertebrae. Put the 3 up and the 3 down. That's the Moors. That's what you are. That's the first, our ancestors, M-U-U-R. Mu was how, when the land was called, when the world was called, when all the masses were together, all the cement, all that land, it was called Mu, Mother's Unity. The people on the land was called Moors. As the Moors had children, they called them Moors. Today we call them morons. People that don't follow their ancestors. So you got 3 going back, going down, that's for the woman. 3 going up, that's for the man. And you see that's M-U, and then you got the R, that's what you are. And you got 33 vertebrae, that's where the 33 coming at. Now, I just wanted to give y'all that and let you know visually what we're going to be breaking down real quick. The Moors, you had 2 different groups of dark-skinned people. Like today you got all types of them, but you had 2 back then, because there wasn't no computers, no phones, and that. And once we were made by, or created, not made, we made, were born. Once we was created by the Creator, the first thing we did was submit to God. That's all we did was submit. That's all we knew was submit to God. That's how we got close to God, moving things with our mind. Like I was saying earlier, you see it in Fantastic Four, the movies. Fantastic Four, Bruce Almighty, X-Men, thank you. That's talking Murph stuff, because I was just about to say something, he said it. That's that MBUR stuff. Yeah, X-Men, all the movies with Hollywood so-called using magic, that's what we did. Now we don't care about it. Our spirit low, she ain't about nothing, man. Back then we was flying, moving mountains with our mind, for real. So the Caucasians knew that, in 1492, took off for 524 years, and then made movies. And Steven Spielberg got a little secret society with it. These people know our history and make movies out of it, and use their little pale face to imitate what we used to do. It would also make you go, damn, and confidence in your Lord. Like, not like Jim Carrey though, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, when we ran the world for 2,000 years, at the time of Aries, how was the Moors? How were we acting?
We were leaders. We were energetic. We were open to all challenges. We were risk takers. We were very persistent and stick-to-itiveness.
Okay, so what happened is, we was for 2,000 years. We was being leaders. We were sticking to what? You were sticking.
We were sticking to our plan.
Yeah.
We had stick-to-itiveness.
Yeah.
Very persistent.
Because the first thing we did when we was created, we slammed ourselves to God. I slammed. That's the first thing we did. Thank you for creating me. So we stuck to that. We stuck to that right there. And we called it Islam. Because Islam, if you look up origin of Islam, means to submit to God. It doesn't mean what these people out here, the straight here, along with born up buildings. Them are Muslim sons and daughters. Them are babies. Them people just crazy. We can't control them, and we don't really want to. We want to just let them do what they want to do. But we are the first ones that the Creator created. The first thing we did when the Creator created us was bow down to the Creator. This right here, this hat was a show and prove that. We made this hat because the hat is symbolic to when you was born. You know what kind of cord it is. Remember this cord that's when you was born, remember this cord? What is it called? Remember that? You know, attached to your mommy. And it was dark in there, just like this hat. This ain't got nothing to do with nothing evil or nothing. People that got our stuff, put stuff on it, put some stuff to the side and make it stick there, and made it evil. It made it wicked or whatever you want to call it, but that wasn't what we did. What we created our stuff for is to have reference for the Lord that's in the Bible. Just give a reference to the Creator in Mother Nature. And because for giving us all this land that Mother Nature gave us, the third planet from the sun, Earth. Don't you fall asleep, my class? My class ain't born. How are you? 2,000 years in Aries, right? Right, we're 2,000. So we do 2,000 years in Aries, right? So boom, right? We ran the whole world, right? Well, we running down how we was a little bit. How the Moors was.
Moors. We were leaders, energetic, open to challenges, risk takers, persistent.
Okay, 2,000 years. Of course, we had children. The Moors had children, right? And when the children didn't listen to us, we called them morons. This is different languages, y'all. Don't think it's the same language that I'm saying today. What we say today is all language. We speak in Latin, we speak in Hebrew, we can name some words. Ketchup is Arabic, school is Hebrew, brother is Latin, for sorority. So, you know, we speak in all languages. So don't think this English is just some retarded caveman or just something we was forced to speak. No, this is something that, of course, yeah, we was forced to speak it, but also the Creator is like, you still speak in all languages. You know what I mean? Because that's what we did in the beginning. We spoke all languages. We made it, the Moors, what's in your hand, the Moors, we made the language Russian. We made the language Arabic, Hebrew. We made up things like simply put stuff on your table. Put the cloth on your table, put the fork right here, the spoon right here, over the napkin, the plate right here. We did that. We started that little. We talk about, take a shower before you pray. This is what we did, because that's what made us more closer to God. We have more reference for God than we had today. Today we got reference for the demons. And that's what I'm telling y'all. Now Moors, what was the Moors doing, Mo? The morons.
Morons, they were bossy.
Right.
Brash.
Right.
Selfish.
Right.
Unwilling to listen to what others have to say.
That's right. Islam to that. What else, Daddy?
And they were opposed to being told what to do.
And see the last part?
Opposed to being told what to do.
Woo-hoo. But we still lived together as a nation. We still was polying with them, right? What we used to do as Moors and Moors together. Morons, because of course through the 2,000 years we had children. Moors had children. So what we was doing as a
So
whole.
as a whole, we still were, we still had new beginnings, exploring, discovering things. We had competitions, and we was still very courageous.
All y'all like sports. Who likes sports in here? That's right. What sports you like, big dogs?
Basketball.
Basketball. What sports you like, Sagittarius? Swimming. Swimming? Wow. So Tony asked you that. What sports you like back there?
Football, basketball, and hockey.
Hockey. Good one. I heard some the right hand over here.
Soccer.
Soccer. You back there?
Me? Soccer and football.
Soccer and football. Different. I heard different. Ice hockey. And the one you said was swimming. It was very different. Moors made up all that. Dark-skinned people made up. Okay, say that you say I wanted this piece of land right here, and I'm with my guys. He with his guys, and he like, I want a piece of land. What we used to do, we wouldn't fight. We wouldn't have swords and guns. No, we used to play sports for the land. We used to swim so we could swim fastest. If we beat you, we got the land. And we was honest with each other. Like, okay, you got it. You know what I'm saying? That's where sports started. We started hockey. You know what I'm saying? We started all sports, and that's the sports that what happened. That's why sports are all rigged today. It just make you deal with emotions. Basketball, right? It's all fake. It ain't real. That's what I wanted to say, because library got the word lie in it. Television got the word lie in it. Police got the word lie in it. Lights got the word lie in it. You know what I mean? We gonna move on.
Got the word lie.
Look at that's right. Won't take the C out. Take the C what I'm talking about.
See the lie.
See, the lie we being ran by lies, lies, lies. College, I love college. I love college. But guess what? College got COL. What's COL for? That's right.
Christopher.
And you got ledge. What's the You got ledge, boom, ledge. Ledge mean the pledge. That's where you got the pledge in college. You know, the pledge mean promise to take an oath. But what it was back in the days, back in these days, we got to get the tourists in a minute. Back in those days, in our ancient, it was called knowledge. It was different. The COL wasn't there because them niggas wasn't here. You see what I'm saying? It was all, I didn't say niggas part.
You're good.
But those Pell people wasn't around. So when the Pell people wasn't around, we had knowledge. Knowledge is to know the oath. You know what I'm saying? That morons was dealing with. Morons was dealing with oaths. And they get all together and they be like, hey, we're pledged to go against those Moors. If you watch Thor is really Moor. The movie Thor, Thor. Boom, Thor is really Moor. You see what I'm saying? And in Thor, you see how the demons was going against the good Moors going against. Why? What's going on? Why are you good? I'm on you Sagittarius, because this Sagittarius stuff, you need to know the Sagittarius stuff. Because I'm a Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you'll see about 4 years from now, this dude was coming here acting crazy, saying this crazy stuff, but it was true. Thor, the movie Thor was created for Moors fighting against each other. We was fighting against each other. Watch Thor, you will see that Thor had, the dude that played Thor, he was a Mer. Of course, he was Caucasian, pale, but still, his people was the Mers. And when he went down and went to the other side and ripped it over, do you know the dark-skinned dude? You see, he had to have more to do it.
Yeah.
Right, he did the little change. Anybody see Thor in the crowd? Nobody see Thor out there? Thank you. That was a little crazy up here. Remember? Huh?
I said I know what you're talking about.
As long as you know what I'm talking about, you see it hiding now. I know now you tell you looking good, but woo! That's I like you, man. Thor, remember Thor when the dude had, you know what I'm saying? I can't explain it. Just watch the movie, y'all. And in the movie Thor, you'll see that the good people, the good Mers had to kick these morons out of the world. And the only way we can get to them is through what? Tell them, sister. Remember the Moors had the huh?
It was like a gateway or something.
Yeah, it was a gateway. That's exactly. The North Gate, what we call today in North America, was really North Gate. So we're going to dwell on the movies. Now, tourists. How you spell tourist crowd?
Yeah.
Oh, you wait. I still spelled them wrong. Now, tourists. It's 2,000 years. We ran the whole world in tours. How was we in tours? How was the Moors?
Moors. We were dependable,
Mm-hmm.
patient,
Mm-hmm.
attentive,
Mm-hmm.
artistic. We dealt with music and drawing,
Mm-hmm.
and very resourceful.
Mm-hmm. All we did was Moors. This is what we did, third eye stuff. We dealt with the third eye. 1, 2, 3. That's it. We shared. We dealt with mathematics. Share means to divide and multiply. We dealt with math. The Moors, now how the morons was?
Morons were slow moving, heartless, insensitive, stubborn, prone to procrastination, easily embarrassed, and unfeeling.
See them? The 2 eyes. They dealt with 2 eyes. The Moors dealt with the 3 eyes. These are the only dark-skinned people on earth. We ain't talking about pale people. Now together, how we live?
Together, prosperity and wealth, harmony and luxury, security and success, determination and cautiousness.
Don't you know we was rich? Don't you know you rich? Don't you know you're all rich? Don't you know these people don't stole our gold and silver for real? Don't you know that we was living, our house was more, you look like, your house was a mall back in the day. Just a mall was like the house. House mean temple. If you look up what house mean, it mean temple. We dealt with the origin of the word, temple. Our house was like a mall. Now we on what? We on Gemini?
Gemini.
High school Gemini students. So, that's how you spell students? Yeah. Okay, Gemini, we got 2,000 years we was in Gemini, right? Now, how the Moors was in Gemini, Mo?
Gemini, we were inquisitive, spying, eavesdropping.
Now listen, we dealt with magic. So we used to want to see what, just like how mommy be checking in your phone sometime, we used to see what our children doing. The Moors want to see what the morons was doing. What is he doing? So we would spy on them by our magic. Like, what is they doing in the time of Gemini? What else we was doing? The Moors.
Inventive,
Right?
entertaining,
Right?
versatile,
Right.
and open-minded.
That's right. What the morons was doing?
Restless,
Right.
busybodies,
Right.
easily bored,
Right.
impatient, a split personality.
That's right. So the morons will come around the Moors and be a certain way, like a Gemini, and they come around each other. Oh, I'm talking about class, I don't want to hear nothing. I'm listening to girls all day. But anyways, that's how the Moors was. The Moors and the Moors were going against each other. And we was going against each other, and the Moors, we was switching up on each other. In the time of Gemini, we're gonna move on. How many years is that?
6,000.
Okay, so we ran the whole world for 6,000 years so far, right? That's right. So we're gonna go to Cancer, right? We ran the whole world for 2,000 years. The sun spins 2,000 years in every zodiac sign, right? 30 days, you get a little birthday, right? Okay. Now, in the time of Cancer, how the Moors was, brother?
At the time of Cancer, we were compassionate, helpful, caring, protective,
Right,
sensitive of others.
right, right, right. So, how was the Morons?
Morons were possessive,
Right,
easily hurt,
right,
moody,
right.
stuck in their ways, and
Right.
selfish.
Now, Cancers, I know that may sound, but that's your negative ways. Practice on your now. Practice. Find out what your negative aspects is in your zodiac sign and attempt every day to better yourself. So I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone here. I'm telling you about your zodiac sign and I'm dealing with the physical spirit. You gotta understand what I'm doing. I'm going pretty fast now. Now, in time of Cancer, how we was together as a whole?
As a whole, in Cancer, we were sensitive, comforted, homesick,
Homesick. We used to go on boats. We rode on boats all day. That's a navigator. Moor is a navigator. You also want to hear that also. Moor is it means any dark-skinned person. Moor is also a navigator. What is a navigator? You know what a navigator is?
Oh, you telling me?
I'm talking shorty behind you. You know what a navigator is, student? How are you?
It tells you like where to go.
That's right. Moors navigated. We got in the boat and we navigated. And the zodiac sign showed us where to go. You know what I'm saying? The compass. You feel me? And we navigated. We traveled and we got homesick. We wanted to come back home. At the time of cancer, we was homesick more than anything. This was all the masses of the world was together. We did what we did as a whole. Did we read that about cancer as a whole, as we work together?
Homesick, sensitivity.
Right.
Nostalgia, I guess that's what homesick means.
Right.
That was like 3.
Okay. So we're gonna move on to Leo. Where my Leos at? Leos in the house? Leos in the house? Okay, for my Leo knowers and Leo lovers, who love Leos? Somebody really like Leos.
My mama Leo.
No doubt. Anybody else?
That's like big, right?
You like, what at least you attempted to in that left thumb. Why you keep right thumb? Right thumb.
Such a habit.
No doubt. Any Leos in the building? Any Leos? You know your mama's Leo? Your daddy's Leo?
No.
Y'all don't know, y'all don't care. Find out who y'all dealing with. This is serious talk. You dealing with people out here in this public, find out who y'all dealing with. Ain't that hard to say, what's your zodiac sign? That's a conversation alone. This zodiac sign, you find out Leo. Leo was a planet that what planet? Okay, look like this. Every zodiac sign has a planet that rules, and Leo planet is the sun. You know what I mean? Sagittarius planet is Jupiter. You dig what I'm saying? All right. So we're gonna do Leo. Okay, students. 2,000 years in Leo. We ran the world, the Moors and the Moors. In Leo time, how was the Moors in Leo time?
Loyal.
Right.
Dignified.
That's right.
Kind.
Right.
Generous.
Right.
Courageous.
Right.
Noble. Lord exalted magic.
Right. Now, we was dealing with a lot of magic at the time. We was dealing with things that you might not see today. When if a Caucasian came up here and did something, you'd be like, magic. Out of here. Right. We dealt with something that made you be like, well, how did he do that? Like on some Michael Jordan, like for real. Like, how did he do that? So we dealt with something higher than Michael. That's why Caucasians really praise Michael, because Michael was bringing that back. That's why now he owns jails and he's like, Caucasians had to get Michael basically, because he was dealing with that high science. You know what I'm saying? Without having even known it. And Mike L's a more. He is a more. What was he at? Leo? How morons were?
Morons were stubborn again, arrogant, smug, conceited, prone to bragging, disagreeable, gloomy, crabby, a silent ill humor.
How many years we on? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay. Now we've been running the world for 10,000 years now. Dark-skinned people, ain't no Caucasians on the earth, no people that so-called white that you call white. Don't call them white, call them ape-like. Don't call them Europeans, Caucasians, pilgrims, anything but white. Pale means weak. And this chalkboard is white. This thing, you wait. Man, look, you don't want to Leo now, huh?
Don't mean nothing with black brothers.
That's right. Now, right. Leo, young Leo.
So yeah, that's
how we was as a whole.
as a whole.
Because we lived together as a whole, both of us. Moors and Moors.
We were good to strangers,
Right.
and friends.
The reason why we was good as strangers and friends, because we was grouping up, ganging up. So if you was like just like he came up in here, we'd be like, we'd ask him, you gonna be down with the Moors? No, be with the Moors. Like the Moors are more bookworms. You ever seen Rocky IV? Somebody got seen Rocky IV in this crowd. If you want to see Rocky IV, make y'all see Rocky IV. Somebody see Rocky IV.
I've seen it.
You seen all the movies. You see Rocky IV?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, that's the one where you was fighting the restaurant.
That's right. Now, practicing. Rocky, how Rocky was practicing? He was dealing with nature, right?
Oh, yeah, I believe that.
Low tech.
No talking to my class. The legal try to say you corny. I ain't trying to hear that. No. No talking to my class, brother. I'm just playing with you. How you doing today? What's your name?
Trail, man.
You Trail?
Yeah.
And Trail or just Trail? Trail? I like that. I'm in here teaching this magic Moors science basically. So you do what you want to do, but I just want to know everybody's names and introduce myself. I'm Professor P. Dolo.
What's your sign? Pisces.
Pisces, see? You got one Pisces in here. We got another Pisces in here too, though.
It's like 2 of them.
It's 2, yeah. Always gotta have Pisces up here. If you gonna get a Pisces, if you got Pisces in your peoples, always have 2. Just don't never want one Pisces. 2, the fishes.
Balance.
Yeah, keep it balanced. In the time of Leo, that's where we was at before the Pisces came in? Okay,
It was good to friends and strangers.
It was good to friends and strangers, meaning that we had our little separate, these were 2 gangs basically, going against each other. But dealt with high science magic. It wasn't no guns and knives and bow and arrows. It was zzz, like in the Moors was dealing with more of the books, bookworming it. The Moors was dealing with the third eye. Had no books. We had everything in our head. You know what I'm saying? And the Moors was using 2 eyes and looking on 2, and the Moors was dealing with this. You see what I'm saying? And was wondering the people was wondering like, okay, the Moors wonder how the Moors were doing it. And the Moors would spy on the Moors and see how they were doing it. Now, we in the time of Leo, okay, we did what we was together, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Leo, what's after Leo?
Virgo.
It shows his power. You know what I'm saying? It's more than just a dope dealing movie or series or whatever you call it. It's about power. You feel me? He uses a lot of Masonic symbols. You go to any courtroom, you watch the DA or the judges, they use a lot of Masonic symbols. Judge wears black robe for a reason. Because he thinks he's the magician. That's why he comes from behind that wall. You know what I'm saying? It's all a mirage. So when he's teaching y'all some real deal stuff, you can take for his word, or you go out, be out there, be like Mike Brown or any of the rest of them. But that's exactly what's happening. Straight like that. There's a lot of dead Moors and everybody, all these morons are marching with their hands talking about we should overcome. We already on 10,000 years, we ain't gonna count nothing yet. Don't go to college without knowledge.
That's right. Remember, more, this is real. We on some, now the time of Leo, what happened was the 23 scientists came to these groups, the leaders, and said, listen, Pisces, put your right over left, put your right foot over your left, put your right foot over your left, put your right foot over your left. That's what they bring your God over. And you're positive, you're negative. The 23 scientists said, y'all keep fighting. There's gonna be somebody that's gonna come here to stop y'all from fighting. I ain't trying to do that. No, that's just like the old news, the Russell Simmons telling 2 rappers to chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, y'all need to chill for something to happen. The 23 wise scientists told these 2 groups of Moors and Moors, if y'all don't stop using your powers trying to kill each other, like Rocky Fort, Rocky was using Mother Nature, he was lifting up, trees and right? Yeah. The Russian was cheating, he was getting steroids. That's how it was. Morons was like cheating a little bit, steroids, and the Moors were dealing with Mother Nature. But it didn't matter if the Moors were dealing with Mother Nature or not. It was a matter that you kept fighting. You kept going against your own brother and sister. The 23 scientists say, listen, y'all gonna have to stop. If y'all don't stop, 80,400 years from now, it's gonna be somebody who's come here that's gonna make y'all stop. And they think they playing things. But that was said in the time of Leo. So Virgo comes, no, that wasn't the time of Leo, pardon me. That was at the time, 23 wise scientists said it at the time of Taurus. Because that's represents the throat. Every zodiac sign represents a part of the body. Aries is the head, Taurus is the throat, Gemini is the arms, Cancer is the chest, Leo is the heart, Virgo represents the small intestines, the we got Virgo, we got lower back, Libra. Then after Libra, we got Scorpio, sex organs. Then after sex organs, you got Sagittarius, represent the hips. After the hips, you got the goat, Capricorn, the thighs. It's all the way down the whole body. You know what I'm saying? Then after the Capricorn, you got Aquarius is the ankle, and the two Pisces is the feet, my ninja. You heard? That's why it's two. That's why some Pisces like to swim. I'm surprised you like to swim, but I don't like to swim. You don't like to swim like that, huh? You do it for real? Pisces love to swim though. Word. So we ran the whole world by the 12 signs of the zodiac because we knew every zodiac sign was in us. But when we was born, that's the zodiac sign that shined out the most. You know what I'm saying? So you got all zodiac signs in you. It's just that one that shines out the most. And the 23 wise scientists told the Moors and the Moors to stop fighting against each other when they first started, off. And we ran the whole world for 2,000 years in time of Virgo. I mean, and what were we doing in time of Virgo, brother?
In time of Virgo, highest authority in housing. Highest authority in housing.
I'm glad you said that. The Moors was the highest authority. We was the highest authority, y'all. Now we're in housing authority. That's I wrote that to never forget that. Most High told me that one day. I was studying.
I got you.
We got highest authority on our IDs. Moors is the highest authority. We ran everything. And now we in the housing authority. That's why we don't got confidence like that no more. Kick rocks. Like we read everything. Highest authority. Nothing was higher than what we was doing. But then, once we lost in 1492, January 1st, while you celebrating New Year, you celebrating your loss. Or your ancestors losing in 1492. The Moors, 524 years ago. Every time you celebrate New Year. Now, in the time of Virgo, how was the Moors one?
Gentle, helpful, organized, dedicated, and witty.
Right. How was the Moors one? Our children, the people that ran outside.
Prone to worry, prudish, goody-goody, fussy, undemonstrative, strict, firm, overly demanding of others, prone to irritability, short-tempered, not expressing feelings openly.
Right. So Moors was keeping their feelings in. Worried and all that. Okay. Well, how we was together as a whole?
Playing different roles. Honesty, character, modesty, health, and reliability.
Playing different roles.
Reliability, I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. We'll play different roles. What we'll do is we'll be Moors will come up. You know, we will act like we like each other. You see what I'm saying? Like we'll put up with each other like relatives, fake family reunions. But you know what I'm saying? Just act like it. Your mommy tell you, just act like you like them. You know what I'm saying? We'll play different roles. You know what I mean? Just to get along with each other. Just because we on land together. You know what I'm saying? Now that's the six. So we just said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? How many years is that? That's 12,000 years. Now, we're in a time of Libra, right? How you spell Libra, students? L-I-B what? R-A. Outstanding. Now, for 2,000 years, the sun spent, and also, who knew that little sign, that little sign, that little thing like that? Y'all be seeing that? The rappers be wearing it sometimes. You be seeing little fake white people right?
Oh, yeah.
No, you laughed at this. That's a little uppercut. What we say, that's what we be talking. But anyway, the Unk is nothing but the X and Y chromosome. The Unk is nothing but the zodiac sign. When you see that little circle and then that little thing, and the little cross at the bottom, that's nothing but this right here, the zodiac sign. You know what I'm saying? The 12 zodiac sign, the separation. I just wanted to say that. The time of Libra, how was we, Mo?
The time of Libra.
Yes, sir.
Artistic,
Yeah.
great negotiators, romantic, fair-minded, sincere.
That's how the Moors was, right? How was the Moors?
Sulky, fed up, indecisive, unclear, undecided, flirtatious, fearful, manipulative, cunning, and slick.
The Moors would flirt with our wives. The Moors would try to get at our women, be a flirt with them. You know what I'm saying? Disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? But fed up though. Like I'm tired of these dudes. Like, you know what I'm saying? And this is where it all came. This is where it all it was over after this. Because the time after Libra, it was zodiac time. Anybody know what's after Libra? Scorpio. And when Scorpio came, now who knows spell Scorpio? S-C, slow down. S, did you say Pisces? Uh-huh. P-I-O? Scorpio. We ran the whole world for 2,000 years, right, Mom? Okay. In the time of Scorpio, how was the Moors? Now,
In Scorpio, we were passionate, protective, we were in our higher selves, concerned, investigative.
the higher self is the ego. Scorpio has two. Where my Scorpios at? Scorpio, you have two animals that represent you. You have the scorpion, the little thing that represents the physical world. That's the 30 days, the birthdays, 30 days. Now the year when the sun rules for 2,000, that's the ego, that's the higher self of the Scorpio. That's the spiritual part of the Scorpio. Everybody got a spiritual, a lower self and a higher self. The spiritual part of you, Scorpio, is the ego, which is on the back of the dollar bill. They stole it. Jasmine, now, ravel up, Jazz, that's right. I know. Now, the physical is the scorpion. You see what I'm saying? It's like you got the fish. You got the Pisces, they pay attention. You got the up fish, right? That's your higher self. Your lower self, the one that be talking, that's the one fish under it. Sagittarius, right? You got the higher self is your human part, right? And then the bottom part, that's the beast in you. You be acting crazy. That's how you hurt your foot. Acting crazy. Swimming harder. Good Lord. I'm just playing with you, Sagittarius. We can touch you now. No, I wouldn't like that. Okay. What else? Gemini. Where my Geminis at? I know there's one up here, at least one, right? Yeah. Yo! You said thank God? Right. One of us is the one that you don't like, and one that you love. You know what I'm saying? It's two. It's two. That's all I'm saying. It's two. We're dealing with twos. You got a higher self and a lower self. We'll teach you to deal with your higher self and lead your lower self and control your lower self. Right or wrong, Big D? That's what we're doing, right?
Right.
So when we got Scorpio, right? Scorpio is the time when the Noah in the Bible, you heard about the Noah in the Bible, the water flood and all that? That's when the world crashed. In the time of Scorpio. In the time of Scorpio, we was fighting on the land so much on Moon by using magic and using things that, good Lord, they love music. Pisces love music. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Mommy and Daddy played back in the days. Granddaddies and all that. Right. Earth, Wind, and Fire, which is basically dealing with the zodiac sign. Now, 4 elements are what, Mo? Fire first.
Fire.
Uh-huh.
Water.
Yep. You do however order you want.
Air.
Uh-huh.
Air.
Mm-hmm. Okay. These are the 4 elements of the zodiac. Now, Sagittarius is a fire sign. Scorpio is a water sign. Where my Libra's at? Yep, Libra's the air sign. Where my earth signs at? Capricorns, where my Capricorns at? Tauruses, Virgos, Virgos in the building? Virgo D, earth sign, you know that. So this is basically the fire, water, and air is how the Most High made us on earth. We all got fire in us. We all breathe the same air, and we all got water in us. You dig what I'm saying? And we all live on earth. So, and like I said, I already broke the zodiac signs out. Everybody's got that percent. You see what I'm saying? We all part of each other. That's why the saying is each one teach one. Big dog, you hear me back there? Each one teach one, right? The best student, the best teacher, right? The best teacher, the best student, right? You like, oh man. Yeah, man. No. Now check it. Big dog in the back. Fire, water, air, and earth. You know what I'm saying? This is match up the 4 elements. This is what destroyed Mu. This would destroy Mu by us using magic. Say I'm a fire sign. You watch the what is it? Fantastic Four, the X-Men and all that.
It's the movie with the Rock and Scorpion King.
Right. Who see X-Men? You see X-Men? You watched all X-Men 2, X-Men 2, all of them. Don't be shy. Remember the Sagittarius? Remember the fire? You had the fire. Remember she had the fire. Remember the dude had the air. One had the ice. And
oh yeah, I know.
That's the zodiac sign. So say back in the days I was a fire sign. I had fire. I could blow you away with the fire. So you had where my water signs? Where my Scorpios at? Where Cancer's at over here? Cancer. You had the water. You had the water. So you knew like we probably went against each other or something. I probably test my fire on your water. You know what I'm saying? Like how X-Men did. That's how we fought each other. We kept fighting each other through the 4 elements, through our secret powers that we had. And by us doing that, we cracked the whole earth. We cracked Mu. And when Mu cracked in the 4 bricks, just like Thor, we lost our power. Just like Thor, we lost our power. You know what I'm saying? Put it on Bible, please. You see what I'm saying? No, this ain't no laughing order. I only make you laugh just for a reason. Make you laugh, I could cry. You know what I'm saying? For real. This is for real. We cracked the whole earth by using magic against each other. The same thing that God gave us, the Most High that created us, we used to fight against each other. You know what I'm saying? And when Mu burnt down and sinked, the volcanoes, that's the fire. The volcanoes start popping. The flood of Noah, but it's in the Bible, that started popping. And then the air kept blowing the fire and the water. And then the earth cracked, and the 4 and the 7 bricks. And we named them, all of them got the name with the A on it, except Europe. A is for the pyramid. North America, Australia. All of them got the A just to show you that we still dealing with the pyramid. We still, right, even Africa. And it's all been, renamed and all that. But anyways, that's how Mu cracked in the time of Scorpio. When we ran the world, there's 23 scientists warned them that something's gonna happen. When we ran the earth to the time of Scorpio, fire, water, air.
All of this extra shit that people feel that you have to do to be conscious. None of that shit is real, B. Word. You don't need nobody to be conscious but you. You don't need nobody to inspire you to do anything but you. But if you do need inspiration and you do need that, that's what the community is supposed to be for. But instead of them going to real people in the community, instead of Vlad or whoever, going to real people in the community, like the brother I mentioned, there's real brothers doing shit in this community. Brother Toriano, Brother Dolo.
King of the Hill, King of the Creeps, King of the Moors, the book writer, the freedom fighter. Left got the Dutch, right got the lighter. Sovereign boss of the Moorish Empire. I do the firing, I do the hiring. Hood bitches, be admiring. My pretty bitches, yes, be admiring. Make a Leo turn on the nigga, cause I'm bigger. Make a Cancer recognize I'm more swifter. Make a Gemini watch the upper lipper. For me, Aquarius, or pull that trigger. Or a Sagittarius, which one's quicker? Pisces lose body parts, trying to fight a ninja. Make a Aries stop acting like a fucking killer. Make a Scorpio won't get money with dough the dealer. Make a real Taurus say dough, keep it realer. Make a Capricorn hold me down, I'm the first builder. Make a Libra say Moors is more iller. Make a Virgo say you gon' be bigger than Big Tigger. Cause I'm the book writer, the freedom fighter. Left got the Dutch, right got the lighter. Sovereign boss of the Moorish Empire. I do the firing, I do the hiring. My pretty bitches be admiring.
I'm in here with my man J Arms.
Aries, don't use your head, use your mind, use your warrior spirit every time. Take it from your Moorish king. Like I said, my Aries, watch out for y'all secret enemies. My Gemini's got something important to tell the world, but watch out for family quarrels. My Taurus determined, they with me to the end. My Cancers be on point, they my guardians. They be having some gut feelings, knowing shit before it happens. Leos know to be the boss, a damn sure cause. Some Leos may suffer early father loss. Virgos are helpful, but they gon' flaw. Sagittarius refuse to take a loss. Capricorns is cautious, but they work hard. Like I said, nobody on earth can pull my card. They call me the Zodiac retard. I found the light, so give me back my keys. Pisces, two fish, symbolic to the feet. They be having true visions when they sleep. Aquarius, open-minded, peep shit you can't peep. Scorpio is one of the strongest signs, word of my seas. Libras may appear violent, but they love peace. Libras may appear violent, but they love peace.
What's going on, brother? You ready? You in the door? You in here?
Yeah.
What's your name, brother?
Terry McIntyre with People TV, Black Fire Rising.
Black who rising?
Black Fire
Fire.
Rising.
I love fire. Whatever you ready for. Everybody feel great today? Yeah.
Amazing.
Don't say nice, though. Amazing is good. Don't say nice. Nice means ignorant.
How about fantastic?
Huh?
How about fantastic?
Fantastic is great. But we really should be saying great, because that's on the $100 bill. First of all, I just want to say how y'all doing today. My title is Dolo King Palm Bay, or Grand Sheik Worldwide, and AKA Noble New Ali El Bay. My name is Desmond Newton. That's where I was born. My mother, when I was young, abandoned me and my sister and brother, so I had no other choice but to turn to the Most High. Some people call God, you know, all that, you know, Allah, Arabic, Yahweh, Jehovah, Jah. So I was more or less in the streets, in the hood and stuff like that, selling drugs, and I always wanted to get back close to God and get close to the ancestors, but I knew to get close to the ancestors, you gotta get close to the Most High, the higher force. So before I knew about the Moor and Masonry, I used to study the Bible and just read Proverbs and pray. And that's when I went to jail. So that's when I came into the, I started meeting people that knew the truth in the streets. And they started teaching me secrets of Masonry, because they got, I guess they was getting kicked out of Masonry. It's just secret things that go in Masonry, that in Caucasian Masonry, that make people mad. Everybody's not happy that goes in Masonry. That's in Caucasian Masonry that we see today. In Prince Hall Masonry, a lot of them get mad and do drugs and stuff like that, and that make them go to the streets and they start revealing the truth to those like me that want to listen, that seek and not found. So, you know, like I said, I brought my mother up because your mother really don't lose. You really don't lose your mother, you lose your pops or whatever, or, you know, you hear the story about the dad stuff. So that's why I brought my mom up, whatever. And your mom's like God when you young. So, you know, I mean, I was looking for God, and I found God in a unique way, like my pops always say. And I found the Most High, and the Most High started sending people to me that knew about Freemasonry and was telling me secret signs of Freemasonry. I can't even really name. That's how I really get, because they'll die. You know what I'm saying? Or they'll get, you know, they'll get a penalty. I'm not gonna say they'll die, but a penalty will happen to them. So I'm here today to reveal some of the secrets that these people taught me. I've never been in a secret society. I never was in a gang. I never was in no Muslim mosque. I never was in no Moor Science Temple of America. I was never in no type of institution. I never went to college. Thank you, Morehouse, for allowing me to be here to build on that. Also, rest in peace to William White now. That's another story. He started this in the basement, you know? And I just want to say one thing. Also, this is why, I'm here today, because of the Spirit. You know what I mean? So the Spirit led me here with y'all today, and I'm going to teach you some secrets. Can I get somebody to volunteer for me to write? Somebody that loves to write and likes to spell it. Anybody in the crowd, come in, Doloking, Capricorn. Capricorn is a Sagittarius helper. Every sign under your sign is your helper. Secret signs. I'm gonna teach you 3 things. Secret signs. Help me with the spelling, please. Crowd, y'all want to come up here. Put your right foot left, brother, like you had earlier. Your arm, like this. You had your arm like that earlier. No, the other way. You had your arm like that. Always keep your phone in your left hand. Secret signs. That's one. Secret words. And secret grips. Secret grips. You know what I mean, Neil?
Yes, sir.
Now, boom, right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all come in?
Angelo,
Okay,
give her those markers. Those are the ones I bought in case it run out. All those markers are good.
That's what I'm talking about. And then you sit down, I'll take you through that sign. Y'all started, I came right on time too.
Miss, what's her name? Tell her that's grips. Grips. Secret grips. With a P, she has a B.
Oh, grips.
With the P.
G-R-I. Something told me, Most High. When y'all say something told me, that's the Most High within you. That's your higher self. And when you sit down and stuck somewhere like this, something told me. That was the Most High telling you. Within you, your higher self. Something told me to tell me G-R-I-P-S. Yo, I swear something told me to that was the Most High. Now these are the books. And Freemasonry, when you go, not when you go, but when people go to secret societies, these are only things that focus on the Freemasonry. These right here, secret signs, secret words, and secret grips. Close that door for me, please. Thank you, Mo. Now, the secret signs are emblems. Another word for emblem is signs, right? You know what I mean? These are signs. You see on first degree, second degree, third degree. You know, these are secret signs. Right here, I'm showing you. The secret, not works but words. It's okay, Capricorn, thank you. Anyway, she right when she wrong. Secret words is like what I'm about to show you today, like believe that lie in it, right? Okay. And the secret grips, I'm gonna show you secret grips. The secret grips are not complicated. This is complicated coming to the people in the public. It is complicated Freemasonry today. Not Freemasonry, but really slave Freemasonry. It's complicated. You know what I mean? But ours is simple. We got it because our ancient ancestors taught us simply. You know what I'm saying? And not taught us, but was doing it simply. But they teach us now spiritually. Through me and through other people that you meet. That's going to teach this. And I don't know who else going to teach it. Secret grips is this right here. Show me. Give me here real quick, man. This right here. This thumb right here. Remember on the Baba TV and saw Nettas and all that? You don't do the first degree. You don't do the second degree. You're not on that. You're on the third degree. So you shoot that on this number. You go right here. Boom. You know what I'm saying? You see that number right here? Come over here, y'all. So y'all see somebody's across from everybody. Everybody do a handshake with their people and do this sign right here. Yo. This is the easiest grip and the only grip and almost the only grip you gotta worry about.
Yeah.
That knuckle at the top.
Yeah. That's cool.
See at the top?
Yeah.
That's showing that you got 33 vertebrae in your back. That's all that's showing, all into your pineal gland, which is your thumb. When you're born, the pineal gland is first. then everything else starts. Nervous systems, your bones, and all that. And your pineal gland is shaped like your thumb. It spits out black melon. This is why you shoot your right thumb. You know what I'm saying? Because you're showing that you're using your third eye. Now that's another story. Now this is another grip. Boom, you put your hand like this. I'm just gonna show you how the grips because they're easy. This is called the lion grip. The lion claw. So sometimes when you see it in people, you hit them with this, boom, bing, that means that I'm pulling you out the devil's civilization and bringing you back up to the light where the ancestors dwell and where the Most High dwell, to back to their higher self. I'm helping you with some knowledge, basically. We're going to continue on with this because I don't want to get too deep, because grips is not complicated. Don't ever think secret grips are complicated. It's only a couple grips that dark-skinned ancient ancestors we did, because the grips is basically, seriously, it's a physical thing, so we have to touch somebody else. You dig what I'm saying? So we didn't have too many grips and all, you know what I'm saying? All these, we didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? We did that to with ourselves, to show each other, but that's another story. Secret words, Marker, yes ma'am. Secret words is this. You right here. Because I was going to do, somebody spell believe for her? Believer? Believe.
B-E-L-I.
No, that's good. That's good. Believe. Totally, she wrong. She right. You see the lion belief? That's a secret word. So when Muslims say we have belief in the Quran, that's them. That's not us. That's them. That's not us. That's their relationship with Allah. Please don't get it twisted when you see these dudes in the mosque, you know what I'm saying, which is ours, with straight here saying Assalamu alaikum, they don't say nothing back. When you say go to the store, you see the drug dealers in the store, and all this and they just let them sell dope out the store. They will let them do what they want to do because they won't get robbed. But really, seriously, on some for real, they don't care about them. When they say Assalamu alaikum, but the people from the hood, we come in the store, Assalamu alaikum. They don't say Assalamu, they say salam. Just salam. He call you you got some money, there's immigrants. All immigrants do is put their hand out. Taxi, Asians, all our titles were passed out. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Chinese. You know what I mean? You go over, you could be Chinese. We were the original Chinese. Asians, we was the original Asians. All our titles were passed out. And now all these immigrants do is have their hand out every time. You know what I'm saying? And we just give out. We the customers, MERS and customers. We the most customers ever. Our dark-skinned people. I just want to get off my chest because them immigrants really is irking me for real. You know what I'm saying? My G a little backwards, but we good though. Believe. Somebody spell believe, or I know she got to spell it, but I want everybody to participate. B-L-I-E. Now you see the word, you see the line believe? You see we gonna write down license. Now forget license, police. Right, have you want right there. Yup. Police. Now you see the line police? License. These are secret words in Freemasonry. License. Yes, ma'am. You write down license for me? License has the C in it also. See the line license? Somebody help her out with license now. Come on, get this one out.
Well, I see.
Yeah. Well, I see. And C.
S-E.
S-E or whatever. Hey, we don't care. We on record spelling. I'm going to tell you why we spell wrong. I'm going to tell you why. Right after she be at. Islam. You go over there. Yeah. What if black people don't know how to spell? Black people don't know how to read? Watch this. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Well, we're getting out of the spell. Curse up. We reversing a curse. You see what I'm saying? So we're used to reading from right to left. Why your child can't read like that? Like, read. He don't want to read that. She don't want to read that. She can't read like that because our brain is functioning from reading the right to left. But somebody got us reading from left to right. So that's why the child is all these different words and all these different diseases and all this fake shit. That's them, that's not us. Every Caucasian is born with some type of disease. What you say is ours, it's okay. We're gonna get on the secret side real quick. This right here is dealing with the physical. You see somebody doing this sign, usually in the public world, you see them with the left or the right. You see that? That means you're dealing with the physical. This sign right here means I'm over your head. So as you're talking to somebody and they're not understanding what you're saying, they're laughing or giggling. This is why we never argue, we ain't talk. Ancestors ain't talk. You see what I'm saying? What's your name, brother?
Michael.
What's your zodiac sign?
Taurus.
Taurus? Okay. Don't worry about it, sister. We knocked the spell out. Okay, now, wait a minute. Wait 1 second. That's where that went.
I didn't say that.
Huh? Oh no. Who can read good over there? Who would volunteer? Who ain't scary? Now, thank you. Come on. Because I got to say that to y'all people get a little, feel some type of way. I'll do it. I didn't mean to say it like that. I didn't mean to, Now, all I'm asking you to do is read with a paper wrap. With a white piece of paper wrap. So next, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Now, the reason why I asked everybody zodiac sign, get some white piece. Oh, yeah. We'll just erase everything. Yeah.
Everything?
Yeah. We're gonna, how many Aries we got now? Okay. You write down Aries, please. Yep. All you're gonna do is, not yet. And you square it out like this. You square everywhere. Put your right on the left, sister. Go. Okay. Aries, we as Moors and Moors, dark-skinned people ran the whole world before it was the 7 continents by the 12 signs of the zodiac and the science of geometry in the beginning. In the beginning, a circle came out of another circle where these plants was born, and the negative and positive energy. The negative energy is the Most High Mother. The positive energy is the masculine father, the creator, Mother Nature, formed us. Through what? 4 elements. Oh Lord. Fire, water, help me out, air, and earth. On earth, right? And we got earth in us too, right? So we ran the whole world before it was the 7 seas by the signs of the zodiac and the signs of geometry. You see, I'm in the beginning. When we first was born, and be able to comprehend, what we did was submit to the Most High. That's the first thing we did. Because the Most High made us up out of that. We knew that through our pineal gland, the third eye. When the land was all together, it was called Mo, Mother's Unity. When it was all together, before we cracked. In Chinese, Mother's Unity, in Chinese, Mu means Mother's Unity. In Chinese, that shows the clues. We spoke all languages. We spoke Russian, we spoke Arabic, we made up. We literally created languages. Dark-skinned people. On the land of Mu, the people was called Moors. As we had children, they became Moors. When we have our children to do what we say, we will call them morons. But that's another story. Now, Aries, because the Moors do the ancient. Now, the Moors. Now, this show you something real quick. You got 33 vertebrates, right? Everybody, right? All dogs and people, right? So boom, that's the 3 going down, right? That's for you. The 3 going up, that's for me. You see that M, U-U-R? That's what you are. 33 vertebrates. 1 3 going down, that's 1 M. 1 3 going up, that's another M. That's what you are. Then you look at your hand. You see the M right here? When it's forming, right in your hand. You see that? Both M's mean master mason. Put your right or left, big dogs. Change that up. Another one, you just didn't need that. Bang. Yeah, right or left. Perfect. Did it again. You do it again. Right or left like this.
Left on top.
Right on top at all times.
Right on top.
Now, boom. Now, move. Merge. That's what you was. This is what our ancestors was telling me to tell you. And that's babies. We have Moors. Now, as time goes on, Aries is first. We ran the whole world. The sun spends 2,000 years in every zodiac sign. Do you agree with that one? 2,000, no, it's over 2,000 years, the book saying. But spiritually, the sun spends 2,000 years in each zodiac sign spiritually. Physically, 30 days. That's where we get our birthdays from, 30 days, okay? So, you put 2,000 right next to Aries. Thank you, Capricorn. We ran the whole world for 2,000 years in Capricorn. Dark-skinned people, okay? Who else want to write up here? Somebody feel comfortable? I ain't even gonna sit. You come up here, sis. Thank you. Because this is gonna be, I don't want her to overdo it. You're right. And you were saying right here, with the blue. And can you put Taurus under there? Taurus. Now, the dark-skinned people, the sun goes into Taurus. The sun goes into Taurus, being 2,000 years. The dark-skinned people, we ran the whole earth 2,000 years. Put 2,000 years right here, please. Okay. Now, in the time of Aries, this is how we was acting in the time of Aries. How we was acting in the time of Aries. You read those. This is how the Moors was acting. MURs.
In the time of Aries, they were seen as someone as a leader,
right,
energetic, open to challenges, a risk taker, to present to something sticking.
We were sticking to something. What we were sticking to was submitting to God. No matter what we submitted to God, we submitted to the higher force. Because God, these days everybody got a different name for God because God got 99 names. So, 99 titles, should I say. So, boom, we spoke many languages, and many tribes spoke different, and called the Most High different languages. So we stuck to that. We stuck to praising the Most High. This is what we did. We stuck to that because we was made out of fire, water, air, and the earth. And the Moors, the ancient Moors, had children, but down the line, we see 2,000 years, so they had to have children. So this is how we was acting. The Moors. Now, how the Moors was acting?
The Moors were acting bossy, brash, selfish, and unwilling to listen to what others have to say, opposed to being told what to do.
Right. Now, so keep in mind, it was 70% Moors, 30% Moors. Now, it wasn't like, when I'm saying, it was, picture in your mind, Thor. Who ever seen the movie Thor? You seen Thor before?
Yeah.
Thor is with Moor. That's what Thor really is. Now, in the movie Thor, remember he lost all his powers.
Yes.
Remember that?
Yes.
He lost all his powers, Leo, because he didn't do what the Most High said and the ancestors said. So his daddy, he shot the hammer, it's over. You know what I'm saying? And that's how the Moors was. The Moors was like, it was 30%. The Moors was on dealing with the third eye all the time. The three. You see the three up in the, that's the Moors. You see that? We was dealing with 1, 2, 3. That's what we was dealing with. We was dealing with third eye. The Moors was dealing with 2 eyes. How you? That's what the Moors was doing. This is why today, Moors, that you see there, temples, there, I'm going to build on that. Now, in Thor, it was the like demon type of people, and it was like, you know, the people, you know, and the people that would have the shifted, it was the Moors. There was the people which rival left. Everything rival left for the people around. Lay to, well, you got your rival left already. But anyways, boom. As time went on, just like Thor, it was Moors and Moors going against each other. Dark-skinned people like today. 2,000 years in Aries, we still live together. We still can comprehend. We still was comprehending and understanding each other, dealing with each other. Now at the bottom it says how we was living together as a whole. Now this is as a whole. What we was doing as a whole?
As a whole, we were associated with new beginnings, exploration, discovery, competition, and courage.
We'll compete against each other. Sports, how sports start. Because if I wanted this grass right here, say the mirror said, we want this right here. And other Moors like, you know, we want, just like in Matrix, we use our third eye to move mountains. But the Moors was wondering how you doing that? So they were studying with paper. Always studying, doing little things like that, or making, you know, we was in the pyramids right doing math, and they were doing basically reading. That's what I'm basically saying. Mathematics that we were dealing with. Mathematics. Math is masculine, IC is feminine. Now, that's the Most High, once again. You know what I'm saying? The feminine and the masculine energy. That's what we dealt with. The Moors. The Moors was dealing with the two eyes, dealing with just straight feminine energy. Now, what happened was, now you go to the next one, the Taurus, the next paper. Now, the time of Taurus, when we spent 2,000 years in the time of Taurus, you see it right here, Taurus, it's right. Now, the time of Taurus, Moors, how the Moors was living, how we Moors was doing.
They were dependable, patient, attentive, artistic, usually in music and drawing, and resourceful.
And can you go up just two more? Speak up, please, brother.
Someone who is dependable, patient, attentive, artistic, usually in music and drawing, and resourceful.
This is where you get our drawings, how Caucasians took our drawings, and we don't get to that. Copy our drawings, we start drawing like crazy. Time of Taurus, and doing poetry. We know we do what we're doing now. We doing comedians. We was doing what we're doing today, but today we're getting slaved for. People are getting paid extra off of it. But that's another story. Now what the Moors was doing?
The Moors were slow moving, insensitive, stubborn, prone to procrastinating, and easily embarrassed, heartless, and unfeeling.
Can you read that up a little bit again?
Slow moving, insensitive, stubborn, prone to procrastinating, and easily embarrassed.
That sounds like today. Anyway, together, we still live together because 30% Moors. It wasn't like it is today. It was more people was doing their third eye than 70% Moors, 30% Moors. Well, how we was doing it as a population?
As a population, the Taurus prosperity was wealth, harmony was luxury, security was success, determination, and cautiousness.
We dealt cautiousness with each other. We was like, okay, something may happen, something can go down every day. Gemini, 2,000 years. The sun spins in Gemini 2,000 years. At the time of Gemini, how was the Moors living, brother?
Actually, kind of skipped.
Just right here.
Okay. Inquisitive, inventive, entertaining, versatile, and open-minded.
What's that? It was eavesdrop. What does it say on the side?
It says spying.
Spying. Moors. We was using our magic to eavesdrop on Moors because we wonder what they doing. What y'all doing? Just like your mother eavesdrop on you back in the day, just like today about the phone. You know what I'm saying? Just the same way. They were our children. So we wonder what y'all doing. Why y'all not doing what the ancient ancestors taught us? See, this is what's going on. Okay. How was the Moors? What was the Moors doing secretly?
The Moors, at their worst, they were restless, usually called busybodies, like how we call children today. Easily bored, impatient, gossipy, a split personality.
Like the Moors were acting a certain way in front of us. You know what I'm saying? But then, I don't like them like that. And it was just because of the third eye magic. And other things on top of that, we won't get there. Okay. How we living as a population?
As a population, they associated with communication, persuasion by encouraging others, curiosity, learning, and adaptability.
We adapted with them, and we communicated with the Moors. We still wasn't, because we still a Moor. At the end of the day, you're still a Moor because spiritually you're a Moor, physically you're a Moor. In the public, you still what's called Moor. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying to y'all. We were still doing what we're doing today, but it was in a different way. The other people wasn't here. You go to Cancer? Okay. Cancer 2,000 years. Yes, ma'am. This is our ancestors. This is what y'all here. We're gonna give it to you. Cancer. What were you doing in Cancer? The Moors, the M-U-U-Rs.
As Cancer, you are best seen as someone that was compassionate, helpful, caring, protective, and sensitive to others.
When he's saying that, excuse me, you understand, he's talking about tribes. He's saying someone because he's speaking intelligently, intellectually. Now, respectfully, that's the word intellectually. Anyways, he's speaking, the way he's speaking as one, but spiritually visualized as a tribes of Moors and tribes of Moors. But it was 30% of them and it was 70% of them. Go ahead. On the land of Moor, when it was all together before it cracked, before it was 7 continents. Go ahead, brother.
At their worst, they were viewed as possessive, easily hurt, moody, stuck in their ways, and also selfish.
What are you talking about, Moors or Moors?
The Moors.
The Moors, the second.
Moors, because they
The Moors always second. Now, repeat how the Moors was acting in the time of Gemini, brother.
The Moors in Gemini were restless, easily bored, impatient, gossipy, and split personality.
Now, in time of Cancer, how was the Moors acting in time of Cancer?
Possessive, easily hurt, moody, stuck in their ways, and selfish.
What I'm saying is you see the negative of doing 2 things with one bird, killing 2 birds with one stone. I'm showing you different aspects of the Cancer and, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm showing you how, that's the physical. And I'm showing y'all how the spiritual way, how we lived as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, it's so spiritual. Please pay attention. Okay. Now, how we living as a population?
As a population, they were associated with sensitivity, comfort, nostalgia, history. Nostalgia usually be homesick. History and security.
Right. Now, we sell. Now, it was tribes. Let me tell you about the tribes real quick since we're in the time of Cancer. In the time of Cancer, I'm going to let y'all know about the tribes now real quick. It was in Ali's. It were the Black Fez. The L's were the Maroon Fez. The Bays were more or less like Indians, like the police. They ran around bow and arrows, just like they were like the police. Well, had bow and arrows instead of guns. And there was nobody going to jail like that anyway. So we didn't know what lies was then. You know what I'm saying? What we were doing, we was I can't describe to y'all physically and let y'all visualize how we was acting there, but you have to see how your people act today to know to put it back then. When we going, we actually flying with me. You actually go into your super conscious. You're not even in your conscious no more, because Morehouse is deals with global conscious. So, all right, right. So I'm not even messing with your one conscious. We going all the way to your super conscious, which I'm gonna get on there. You have 5 conscious. That's why we have 5 tribes. That's why we have 5 points in the star. You see what I'm saying? That's why we put our hand right here. That's why we got 5 toes, 5, fingers. You know what I mean? 5 odd numbers. You know what I mean? It's 5 tribes. The Ali, El, Bay, Day, Il. The days and the ills were more or less what we call Opalaka. Isn't that why we say that Opalaka, Miami? Ottoman Empire. Ottoman Empire was more or less the days and the eras. We say L today. That's how we pronounce Il. Now, I just want to tell you about the 5 tribes. And the tribes didn't have families. Families need a house full of slaves. Look it up on your phone. Just look up family. Look at the origin of it. It means a house full of slaves. You say, my family, yeah. You're saying that you're slaves. So we had tribes then, and tribe means three. That's what tribe means. We dealt with math. We shared. Share means division and multiplication. We dealt with quantum leap. What we see today. Quantum means sharing. We shared. We dealt with mathematics. That's all we did. We didn't really deal with the spelling and all that. And that's all I'm letting y'all know. That's the things that's missing today. Okay, now, the 5 tribes. Now just visualize 5 tribes. Some of them was Moors, and some of them was Moors. Some was both, like I am. I go in both worlds. I don't discriminate. I'm just letting you know the truth and facts. Now, we all both. We done with this? We done with cancer? Yeah. Okay, Leo. Thank you for doing this. Leo, we're going to teach y'all some signs, everything. I just want to get this right off the most out of the way. 2,000 years. Thank you, man. 2,000 years of Leo. We got Leo 2,000 years, right? At the time of Leo, what the Moors was like then?
The Moors were loyal, dignified, which means they were noble, kind, they were kind lords, generous, and courageous.
This is where you get the lords, and because Moors was the royal and knew the science. The Moors was like had to do things for them, and it was just things. It was getting too, like I'm tired of doing stuff for you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how it was. Like I know what you know. You know what I'm saying? Because Moors were studying on the low. And like I said, Moors was eavesdropping. They all know what you're doing in the time of Gemini. So now, these are when we getting our noble names. Like in the time of Taurus, we start writing and doing poetry. In the time of Leo, we start becoming, okay, you know, lords. Okay, you call me a lord. I'm going to call you noble. We're going to go by king and empress and emperor and things of that nature. Okay, that's Leo. 2,000 years. Well, how the Moors is doing?
The Moors were stubborn, arrogant, which means they were disagreeable, smug, conceited, gloomy, crabby, prone to bragging, and sometimes salty.
Right.
And that means like silent guilt.
Right. Well, as a population.
And as a population, these signs were associated with entertainment, requisition, performance, drama, and hospitality.
Drama. You said drama, right? That's when movies and all that. We start, you know, we can't see it now. Because somebody's hogging all our stuff and putting their face on everything. So we can't see it now. But if you meditate and go to your superconscious and F with the king, I can let you out. We can both see it together. We was dealing with drama. We was dealing with all those movies. The Wiz. Take the Wiz, for example. Not the Wizard of Oz, but the Wiz with Diana Ross. And see how that was back then? How when she went there, that's how like it was. Like that's the only example I can give y'all right now because I can't bring y'all to the light. Y'all got to walk yourself. You see what I'm saying? Only thing I can do is give you some Masonic tools and you go home and you talk to people and they can make you see it a little more because we all got the light in us. We all got it in us. We all got it in us. Most High is the greatest. Okay. Now, me and Virgo? Virgo, 2,000 years. Now, in the time of Virgo, how the Moors acting? First of all, before you even say that, I just want to say one thing. There was 23 wise scientists with the black fez came up to the Moors in the morning and said, listen, how y'all? 23 wise scientists said, listen, y'all keep fighting. This is even shit. You're blowing up. A lot of things, y'all got negative energy. I won't do with love, truth, peace, justice, and freedom. I just won't do it. So you know what? Somebody's gonna come here 8,400 years from now to make y'all do right. Moors and Moors still like this. It's just like Russell Simmons when he wanted the rappers to come together and they talked Louis Farrakhan. It was like that. Chill, somebody gonna get shot, man. I'm telling you, somebody gonna get hurt. It was the same way. That was the time of Virgo. And how the Moors was acting. How the Moors was acting, man.
The Moors were gentle, helpful, organized, dedicated, and witty.
It's fake scared. Murs start getting paranoid, like, let's start, you know what I'm saying? Be a little more gentle. Go ahead, how the Moors was acting though.
The Moors were prone to worry, Kurdish.
Say it again.
Kurdish. Fussy. Undemonstrative, overly demanding of others, and prone to irritability, short-tempered, and not expressive feelings openly.
Not expressing feelings openly. That's one thing the Moors was doing. Wouldn't tell they were strict and firm on their people and what would work for them because they were coming up. And they knew because 23 white scientists tell them, y'all keep fighting. That's what they kept doing. We gonna keep fighting to see what the 23 white scientists talking about. Okay, as a whole, how we living?
Honesty, character, modesty, health, and responsibility. I mean, reliability.
We'll still relying on each other. We still was dealing with each other. Okay. We can erase this stuff over here. Yeah, we can erase the spell. We got 6 over here now. This half. We halfway done. And then we gonna get to what? The negative against the positive, because the positive Masonic signs is the odd numbers, and the negative Masonic signs is the even numbers. And that's basically what was going on at the time. It was going against each other. And the 23 wise scientists tell me, y'all need to chill. What are y'all doing? Like, y'all got to chill. Y'all need to deal with love, truth, peace, justice, and freedom on this earth, or y'all going to blow the whole earth up. Dealing with this magic. Okay, 2,000 years in Libra. How the Moors acting on?
The Moors were artistic and great negotiators, romantic, fair-minded, and sincere.
What the Moors was doing at the time of Libra?
Sulky, fed up, indecisive, unclear.
Fed up. Pardon me, Mo. Fed up. And this time the Moors was fed up. Like, listen, I'm tired. I'm tired of this. I'm just tired. I'm tired of them. It's just, you don't like somebody, you just don't like them. Like, I'm ready. Everybody had a fight. Like, listen, especially dark skin. Like, listen, I don't like him. Why you don't like him? Why you don't like her? It's just that's how it was. And it was fed up with the magic and just fed up. Now, how are we living as a population?
As a population, we were in relationships, diplomacy, balance, sophistication, and refinement.
Pardon me, that was my fault. How was the Moors acting in time of Libra, Mo?
Sulky, indecisive, unclear, undecided, flirtatious, fearful, and manipulative.
Being that Moors is more romantic, Moors is more flirtatious. You see what I'm saying? So we had wives to do, whatever you want to call it back then, but it didn't matter. It was always something going on, like what we see on what you call ATLs, all these little hip hop shows, how the woman and the man, that situation was going on a lot in Libra time. The woman and man, and the third party, cheating and stuff like that. The Moors was going out with Moors, and Moors was fighting against each other with their wives, and a lot of that was going on in time of Libra. What were we doing as a whole?
Relationship, diplomacy, balance, sophistication, and refinement.
Okay. Let's go to time of Scorpio. Now we're in time of Scorpio. The sun spends 2,000 years in time of Scorpio. What's over there? 2,000 years in Scorpio. How was the Moors acting?
Passionate, protective, concerned, investigative, but not easily shook.
Say that one more time.
Passionate, protective, concerned, investigative, and not easily shook.
Okay. How was the Moors acting?
Possessive, jealous, insulting, cunning, and quick-tempered.
How was the population? How Moors and Moors acting as a whole?
Transformation, change, secrets, discovery, and defense.
Now, in this time of Scorpio, you all heard the story of Noah, the flood. That flood happened in the time of Scorpio. Scorpio, what Scorpio's at? The ego on the dollar bill, I don't know, make it eat. You go in the back of the dollar bill is the Scorpio higher self. The lower self of the Scorpio is the Scorpion. Scorpio has the only zodiac sign to describe exactly the higher self and the lower self in the highest form. When the Christian Vandals got our material, took the eagle and put it on the first dollar bill. So in the time of Scorpio, the story we read and we know as in Noah, that story, there was some little lies in it, but it really happened, like New Orleans. In the time of Scorpio, we was using so much power to fight against each other, so much energy, using our kundalini to the highest degree, that the whole earth cracked. And when the earth cracked, it was volcanoes. This is the land of Moors. When it was all together. It was water, the flood, and the air kept blowing blowing the water and blowing the fire on earth. You understand? You understand? So that's when the 7 continents came in. Once those 7 bricks came in, Moors, dying, Moors dying, everybody was just going crazy. People settled on 7 bricks and then renamed it. The Christian Vandals who got our stuff today renamed it again. And maybe again and again. But anyways, we renamed it first. We couldn't communicate with each other. We'll send bottles, we'll send pigeons, we'll do anything to try to communicate with our other people on the other side of the bricks, but it wasn't going down too much. Because we lost our power, we go back to Thor. And Thor, when he lost his power. When he lost his power, that's what kind of happened when the flood. That's why no flow was so important. No flow was so important because that's when Moor cracked and the 7 bricks came. And we lost our spiritual power and we lost confidence. And when we lost confidence, we put our faith in not each other, but like little items, like what we call today, like what's some little wood things? Idols? What we used to do was we used to make things. Those that settled, now we really messed up in the heart. We start put the rug down, like what you see in Harlem, selling CDs and stuff, but we had the rug down, what you see, what the fake Arabs do, which we the real Arabs, we'll sell each other stuff. This will get you back, this will bring all the earth back together again. This right here, huh? Or this right here, make us rich. And we'll try to sell each other's things. And well, we had no money going. Give me your wife. Give me your son. Give me your daughter. And this is where slavery, we started slaving ourselves. This is before Africa came. This is before all this. This is before Christian Vandals even came. This is when it got real. So, at the time of Scorpio, this happened. Now, at the time of Sagittarius, we have to deal with what was acting as a whole?
Optimistic, hopeful, cheerful.
We're still with optimistic. Now we're going to do it slower now because we can comprehend and get deep. Now, how we was as a population now?
As a population, we were ideal, travel.
We still had the ideals. My ideals carving. Now we travel. We are going on boats. Kind of building boats to try to reach other people to the other side. Go ahead.
Justice, intellect, and generosity.
That's right. And we was helping each other out a little more. You know what I mean? Because we knew that, oh my God, we lost our power. Now Sagittarius, 2,000 years? What time is it?
S-H-E. I-T-A.
Now the time of Sagittarius, 2,000 years. Now, I'm going to tell y'all like this. The 23 wise men, the Alis, came and told the Moors.Muurs. Now he told them, now listen, somebody's going to come here and make y'all have unity. Y'all keep fighting against each other. It just won't stop. Now, Scorpio time came, the earth cracked. Wise men said, I told you. Now it flips around. Remember 70% was Moors? Now the 70% is Moors. Power gone, losing confidence, don't really use the third eye. And the 30% was still Moors, still had the ancient science. Like, oh no, you know in the movies, when they try to, save the treasury, all the water, the boat breaking, just the dude, whoever's the star of the movie, always trying to save that ancient scroll. And that's how it was. We still kept the ancient scrolls, but it was only 30%. So the time of Sagittarius, for 2,000 years, when the sun spent 2,000 years Sagittarius, the time of Sagittarius, how are we at the time of Sagittarius? It Moors, 30%.
Optimistic, honest, enthusiastic, inspiring, and open to what others have to say.
We was open to what others had to say because there was more less of us. We played it back now, like, man, what up, more? We were, oh shit, we ain't too many of us. So we was listening to what others had to say. How the Moors was.
They were argumentative, impatient.
Because it was mad of them. It was impatient. Look at this, it's on the world crack. Go ahead.
Indulgent, a risk taker, and not prone to planning ahead.
That's right. That's right. How we was as a population?
We still use idealism, travel, justice, intellect, and generosity.
Yeah. We still was generous with each other, y'all. No matter what. Time of Capricorn. Now, I apologize. We're going to be on Sagittarius for one quick minute. Now, 2,000 years. Somebody was born, and these 2,000 years, somebody was born, I don't know, maybe, and in 2,000 years, we're going to say, 2,000 take away, what's that?
14.
Okay. Somebody was born in 1400. 1 plus 5 is what? 1 plus 4 is what? 5 is power refinement. We're going to get on the mathematics in a minute. Now, somebody came with some power. Somebody was born in the time of 1400. 4 means square in Latin. So you square that. Right there in front of you all day. Now, somebody came with some knowledge. It may be trickery, but somebody came with it. Somebody came with a different culture. To free those that thought they was in slavery. Now, the Moors was mostly playing it back. The 70% was like Moors, but now everybody's like, you said, we're working together. It was empires being built by this. See this thing right here? This means honesty, this means loyalty, and God is in the middle. This is the top is the man. The ruler is the woman, she rule home. God is, make that happen. He make everything happen. That's why men and women need each other, no matter what nobody's saying. It's the only way we're gonna operate. Man, woman. You know what I mean? X and Y chromosome. Thank you for being patient with me. Anyways, when Yaku was born, he was born from 30% at the time was dissatisfied. 70% was satisfied. These are all dark-skinned people. A Moor, which is on your hand, the M, the definition of it is anybody with dark skin. Don't let nobody else tell you nothing different. Take it from the king of the Moors, trust me. So, Yaku Israel, Yaku KKK Israel, his mother was like a maid, cleaning up. His pops was like a Moor, a king, and his pops was praising a statue. At the time, our people was praising statues. Straight mates, selling statues to each other, and it's praising. That's what we was doing, we was praising idols. But the 30% wasn't. 30% was praising the Most High. And what used to have to go to slavery, just like today. When some people go to work and they feel like slavery, but they be praising God, and the people they go to work for be praising some type of idol, some type of, maybe a cross with a thing on it. You know what I'm saying? And Yaku's mother seen that. But she still had relations with the 70%, got her pregnant, and made Yaku. Once Yaku was born, the first thing Yaku, his dad, did was take him to his uncle. Now this happened over in what we call the New York area. You know what I'm saying? Where New York State at? This all happened in that area. Of course it wasn't that there was named at the time. But this is why Malcolm X was over there, W. Ali was over there, Marcus Garvey left Jamaica in 1916 with the Harlem. You dig what I'm saying? NWCP, it wasn't popping in Jamaica, him and his wife. So he went to Harlem. It's a spirit over in New York. This is why X-Men was over there. This is why Bruce Almighty was in Buffalo. This is why Fantastic Four was over there. Remember on X-Men, when the girl with the highest power was in New York. She lifted all the cars up. You seen this New York State license plates. When she was sitting down, the professor came over there like, what's poppin'? By the way, Professor King, PK, short. She sat down and told son, chill. She sat down, she lifted all the cars up. He said she got the most power, because the most energy power was in the New York area. It just so happened when the world cracked, that's what, that area was just that, you know, it was powerful. That and Detroit, because the water is between Detroit and wrong, we in college now, if I'm wrong, tell me. Detroit right here, New York right here, so water right here, right? So, the things are together. Now, Yaku went to another, what we call, I don't want to say city, but county, because city is slavery, state is slave. State means two things. Don't get it twisted, it means status too. That's what I'm saying, it's tricky. Law means two things. Law means to lay down the foundation, and law means to lie. So we laid the foundation down, and people lie on our foundation. They lie on it, literally. But anyways, Yaku was sent to his uncle's kept him. At the age of 6, his uncle said, it's a saying, it's all over the world now. His uncle's, he played with magnets, he was studying the X and Y chromosome. That's all he did. That's all Yaku did. He was young. That's all we did back then. We ain't had nothing else to do. We ain't had no texts and stuff. We had none of that stuff what we had today. That man was studying the X and Y chromosome. This is where you get tic-tac-toe from. This is where you get the football plays from. You know, football coach, like, you go over there, you go there, because that's the Y right there. You know what I'm saying? This is where you get, what else the X and Y chromosome represents is so much. Oh my God, the X is green, represents green. The Y represents red. This is where you're DVD or you're not DVD now. So whatever you say goes. So if we see saying Detroit, then it's gonna be more difficulties and more difficulties. So now we say Motown, what it used to be. It's no problem, man. So what happened is, yes ma'am. What happened is, he takes his followers to Detroit, 59,900 followers. He got his four demons down with him. He got his 4 devils down with him. He got a nurse. Yaku got nurses. Yaku got goons. Now, we call them cremators back then. Yeah, the goons were called cremators. He had a reverend and doctor. This is where we get the reverend and doctor from. Yaku was the first one, like, to bring, this is where we get abortions, miscarriages, marriage, the first lie. This is where, okay, thank you, my fault. This is where we get the first lie from, et cetera, et cetera. Because of course, everybody wasn't keeping it real, but we wasn't lying like that. We wasn't living no lie the way we living today. It just wasn't going down like that because we were studying the X and Y chromosome. The X and Y. We were studying ourselves. We were studying more our inner self more instead of the outer. We wasn't dealing with the physical as much. We were dealing more with the spirit. Know thyself and knowing the Most High, the Mother and the Father. That's the Mother Nature, the Father, the Creator. That's what we was doing then. So Yaku had his reverend, his doctor, his nurse, his goons. And when he had his nurse go around to check all the followers to see if they was healthy. If they weren't healthy, they got shot off the boat. They got shot off the boat. Immediately. Shot off the boat. Now, when they get to Detroit, not Detroit, but Lake Michigan. Don't think of Detroit, the city, but think of Lake Michigan. There's like 5 lakes around Detroit. There's 5 lakes around Detroit. And them 5 lakes, it was an island there. And he took his followers to that island. They had the first orgy. And the orgy went on because he tricked them. He had what he told them in the beginning is, if y'all follow me letter by letter, word by word, I have the rich Moors serving you. This is what Yaku told his followers. He promised them, let's see if they're quick. The circumference is 360, we know that. So it's really 30 days in each month. I mean, 12 months times 30 days equals 360. Now, so it's really 30 days in each month. You know what I mean? So Yaku promised his followers 366 degrees of knowledge. This is where you get 365 days in a week. Because Yaku promised his followers 366 degrees. The 6 degrees that he promised them was luxury. The stuff that Oprah Winfrey and the stuff that the show and stuff. Everybody has a new car. Ludacris giving bikes to everybody. That was, you know what I mean? You got to have material to get on, homie. But what's the problem? You good though, daddy? You good? No doubt. And see, this is the most important part because we're more materialistic today. We judge each other by the book, not the cover, you know what I'm saying, right? So, what it is, back then, he knew if you promised the poor people, the poor Moors, that I would give you a lot of material items, they're going to really do what I say. That's what Yaku was thinking. So, he promised them 366 degrees of 360 degrees of knowledge and 6 degrees of material items. This is why when you see these entertainers giving things away for fake free, that is part of Yaku's little theory. Now, they on the island, they have an orgy. They all having sex. This is where orgies coming at. This is where Hollywood get all their stuff from. This is where all the nasty pornos in the world come from. All this come from Yahoo. This is where you get Yahoo.com. Where do you think Yahoo.com come from? Yahoo! Tell you the truth. Just like Jacob is really Yahoo. These people, Christian vandals, my sons and daughters play off our emotions. All sports are rigged. Back then when we played sports, we made up hockey, we made surfing, we made every sport up. Like I said, if I want this land, what we do, we'll play sports for it and rubber rules. You know, don't get the land. But some of us chopped our head off if we lost. Like we took it serious. Now it's just like play off our emotions. That's why we take sports so seriously, emotionally. Like more than the next group. Anyways,
why?
Huh?
What are you saying? Why do we? Because I never understood it. So why?
What sports?
Yeah. Why we so connected?
Because we, like he said, we was competitive. We competed all the time. We always wanted to see whoever had the brightest mind was the one to lead. So we had to compete against each other, see what, like birds and stuff. Every animal do it. You know what I mean? Girl right there, bird may smack another bird, they getting it. Whoever wins, get the girl. The girl fly off and give them something, she going by the way. And that was our way of entertaining women. That was our way of winning land, winning shall I say, parts of the world. Go ahead.
It's like a documentary I seen where you was talking about, said what's in the mind of the animal. So they had the elephants that was going against each other, and that's where the dominant one, the queen of the elephant, the female, choose the one she wanted to be with.
And that's Mother Nature. That's what you said, right? You know? Yeah. That's how it goes. That's the mother. That's the mother showing us her style of her. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, it's just so mysterious the way the Mother Nature and the Father created work. Back to Yaku. Speed on to the story. What Yaku did, Yaku actually told his goons, go get me a monkey, a chimpanzee. Now, chimpanzee, or should I say orangutan, means an old pale man in the forest. So anytime you see an old Pell man, he was called orangutan back in the cave days. You know what I mean? There was only one monkey back there called Negra. You know what I mean? This is like in Spanish, you get Negro means black or something like that. So it was a monkey was black and he was like a man looking. I got a statue of it somewhere in my bag. It's a statue of it somewhere I think in Brooklyn or something. And it just like it was like a beast looking like a Bigfoot. And the goon brought it to Yakub and put it down on the laboratory table. Yakub was a doctor, professor / teacher. The origin of the word teacher is to show. So I'm showing you some, I'm showing you some Masonic science, but I'm also showing you spiritually how our ancestors did. This is you can look up Message to the Black Man on this by Elijah Muhammad. You can look up C.M. Bay works on this. What I'm speaking on. What's some more reference? Because I went in college, y'all like references. And guess what? I ain't got none. It's a spirit. So you gotta fly with me. So you put Yakub, yeah, but seriously though, I can give y'all some references though. But it's in my bag. Boom. Yakub put the chimpanzee, what we call Negra back then, on the laboratory table. You know how shoot. Huh?
Sorry, I'm adding. Go ahead.
No doubt. You know how today you shoot the animal pass out. You know, something in that style. Put them on the table. Put a dark-skinned woman, because Yakub kept 12 women with him. 12 women for every zodiac sign that guided him through his. That's why he had nurses and stuff like that. That guided him, because the women is the what? You can't do that without a woman. You know what I'm saying? So he knew that. So he like, okay, they'll give him advice and do the things a woman do. And one of his women sacrificed. We put one of his women down, and he tucked it. I want to use this. Tuck the genes, the X genes, out of that chimpanzee monkey. Took the X genes out of the dark-skinned woman and put them together. You get a pale monkey. If you pull genes out of a dark-skinned woman and out of a monkey, you put them together, you get a feminine, pale honky. This is why you get the word honky back in the 70s, because older people were saying they're really monkeys. And back in the days, you say, well, we in slavery for 500 years because we is in slavery. We've been in slavery since 1492. Older people have been telling us, but they're telling us symbolically. This is the first thing that y'all can see, because see, he had an orgy. When he had the orgy and had people having sex, it was taking too long to get to the Caucasian, to make that dark skin gene go to a dark brown gene, down to a lighter gene. You see what I'm saying? Just how we stand, that's how he did it. Dark, brown, light, and it was just taking too long. It was just like, And then the Reverend came in, because some of the people had orgies, some wanted to get married and wanted to be together. So they would, they'll go to the Reverend, but the Reverend be like, I can't marry you, you gotta see the doctor. See, that's what back in the days you had to see a doctor before you get married. And the doctor would be like, okay, we see y'all blood match. The blood don't match, it's not compatible. That's what the doctor will say. If it's two dark-skinned people. If it's two dark-skinned people, y'all can't get married. Because y'all gonna make a darker baby. And y'all told them, don't marry no dark-skinned people, yo. Just marry light-skinned people. Real light. Because that's gonna make the baby light. So any dark-skinned people, he'd lie and say, y'all not compatible. But lighter people, y'all stay together. They have a baby, y'all baby an angel baby. And all this at the third. Now, this is why dark-skinned people have something, dark-skinned girls be acting like that with light-skinned girls. It's just a thing in their mind because of Yakub's whole thing you did. And the world cracked, and when the world cracked, that was our mind cracked, and our spirit cracked, and it became religion. We was more religion because of the world that divided. This is why people act the way they act today. Now, Yakub had told the Reverend, don't marry nobody that don't see the doctor. The doctor had to say for the people to get married. And that was taken completely wrong because it was more emotional, soap opera thing. Because I can't do this. I'm about to die soon. So what Yaku always did was wrote down tricknology all day. Tricknology. How he knew his pops, he knew the Moors, the Moors, he knew the science behind everything. So what he did was make the books of tricknology before he died, so his followers can keep leading on and go back, and conquer and complete his word. What he said, I'm gonna make sure y'all rule, that those people are gonna serve you. The people that's up there right now, the Moors up there right now, that's doing good and doing what they're doing, you're gonna end up being up there, and they're gonna be here. Just follow my word. I'm gonna lead you. That's what he kept drilling them. Just follow word by word, letter by letter. So that's when he told the creator, this is taking too long, or you taking too long. Get a chimpanzee monkey, lay them down, boom, boom, boom. Make the pale people, it's faster. Pale people popping. You like, damn. Bam. Now you start grafting all types of shit, cloning all types of shit. Look, half fishes and niggas, you know what I'm saying? With fish feet and all types of shit. This is how all this shit that we see today on YouTube, this was going back in the day. This happened way back. It's just now we see it now because we don't really know like that. This is like crazy because it's not easy to explain spiritual things. You know what I mean? Things that you can't see, you ain't read, especially in college. That's crazy. So what Yaku did, he said, okay, he left his tricknology behind. He told all his followers, this is what y'all gonna have to do. Y'all gonna have to keep on having cloning. This is fast. You can clone through the chimpanzee monkey. The monkey gotta keep having babies. That chimp, whatever that nigger was, they gotta keep having babies. And the women gotta keep sacrificing themselves. This is when we start acting like, girl ain't nothing. Come on, girl. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, this is where all this come in. Yaku brought all the energy that you see today. That's why people look at Yaku as being a devil. But Yaku was really karma. Because all the dark-skinned people was praising idols at the time. He was really our karma. That's all he was. So, and the 23 wisest scientists warned him. Now, time goes on. It took him 600 years to graft the Caucasian. 200 years he broke down the dark-skinned gene through orgies and different things like that. Another 200 years he broke down the brown gene. And then 200 years it was the end of that, became the pale gene, what we call today white. The people not white. They're ape-like. Now, we go to Capricorn belief system. What time you got, bro?
Right behind you.
Okay. Thank you. Everybody good?
Yeah.
Okay. Good job. Yeah, thank you for the support, people. No doubt. Good looking, thank you. Oh, now, I peeped the handshake too. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Now, in the time of Capricorn, it was like this. Once the Caucasians, the pale people was grafted and cloned. What Yaku left behind, he's dead now. Yaku died at age 150, but he left lessons behind. But what Yaku did was, he left lessons saying what you got to do is you got to come to the Moors as being white. So he said you had to cut the sheep open, gut the sheep out, put the sheep on, and that's wolves and sheep clothing. Caucasians didn't do it, but had help from whoever the Chinese-looking people that were left over Lake Michigan. Asian, what else we got? Arabic, all these people with their hair like this, like little straight fur. All those people basically helped Yaku keep his thing going on. You know what I'm saying? These people helped him. So he told him, he said, listen, he left behind, he said, listen, you gut the pigs. The people, I know my Moors. Actually, he said, I know my Moors. I know my daddy loved white. Now, if you come as you say you're white and you're Elliot from God, We're gonna let you in. So this is what you do. You tell them to gut the pig, gut the sheep, put the sheep on them, and go back to New York and say you're aliens, or something. Just say you're white people, and they're gonna let you in. You came from God. I'm gonna leave it a lesson, give it to them, that's what we do. So when Caucasian was grafted and cloned, when everything was done, Yaqub had his followers, when he passed away in his lessons, gut the sheep, put the sheep on the pale people, like we got sheepskin furs today, that's an example, and tell them to go back over there to New York and tell them that they're white people from God. It's not going to, on their pyramid doors or tents or whatever, and tell them that. They're going to let you in. I'm from God. Now, who's seen cone heads? Movie Cone Heads.
Cone Heads, I've seen that.
The Cone Heads is really clone heads. Where do them niggas go? Niggas went to New Jersey. No. You know what I'm saying? Niggas go straight to Jersey. You know what I'm saying? That's what them niggas did. That's what Caucasians did, just like clone heads. It went straight to New York. You know what I'm saying? Just like cone heads. They came just like cone heads. We are people, and just like the movie. It shows you. So, in Henderson, who's seen the Hendersons? Remember he had the little sugar and he was putting in his mouth? We're going to talk about that too. Now, so the Caucasians over there and telling the Moors let them in, so we let them in like E.T. Just like E.T. You know how E.T., he came from space, the Caucasians do let him in, stay with him. Same thing. We let the Caucasians stay with us because he said he was from God. He had that white sheep on him. He looked white. You know what I'm saying? White mean pure. So we took it like, man, he's pure. I never seen him before. He look white. He say he white. He got a white fur on. Come on, man. Assalamu alaikum, peace, Islam. Black power. Sit down. You know what I'm saying? So we sit down. Him and his wife go kept a girl. And when the dude left, when the Moor left, and he breathed and leave his wife, what he did was he will attack the dark-skinned woman. All around our houses was temples. I told you, they were like the malls today. So you got, like, you know, dark-skinned women today get raped or molested. They don't want to talk about it until about 20 years later. This is where that came from. The Caucasian dude would chase me around the house. Crazy. The Caucasian girl be like, having trying to rape her, they just going crazy on her. We didn't talk like that back then. So dude come home, not dude, but more come home. We didn't talk. What's going on, my wife, my beautiful empress? What's wrong with you? And she don't talk. She just shy. She don't want to say. Just like today, she looking. Did you do something to my white friend? Did you do something to my Elliot friend? The Caucasian go like, no, he didn't do it. Shabazz did it around the corner. The Moors go right around the corner. Kill Shabazz. Shorty like, what's going on? What you doing? The Caucasian was causing chaos like that for 6 months. 6 months we let them stay with us and cause chaos. Just straight cause this. Who's seen Cruise? The animated movie, Cruise. The animated movie Cruise, you need to see that. Because when the Caucasians got out the caves, it was like birds, everything was just dying. It was just a whole bunch of chaos. So we let them chill with us for 6 months. But after that, the king kept hearing about deaths and this, that, and the third was going on. And he said, you know what? Go to each house, go to each temple, go to each mosque, go everywhere the Caucasian was at, and put them all in one pile. The king said, put them all in one pile. So the Bays, which was the police, like I said, we're the Caucasians at, and not everybody doing like Inquisition. You got some Pell niggas up here? Get some niggas, you got some here? All right, get them out of here. Where y'all lessons at? Where y'all, the king said, where y'all knowledge at? Where that knowledge y'all had? Because the king looked at the scrolls with his counselor. Looked at the scrolls. We gonna get the Capricorn 1 minute. Keep running Capricorn, baby. King looked at the scrolls like, wait up. These people, these some cave people. Oh, hell no, get them people. That's how he found out through the scrolls. So he sent the Bays. The Bays got him out of it. It was time to go to the caves. It was just like that. So the bays put them all in one circle, just like we do when we, you know, when people go to jail or whatever. We come outside, we go look, and everybody in a circle. You know what I'm saying? That we did that first. You know what I'm saying? And we still do it to this day. But still, when the news do it, when Caucasians do it around us, when our people passing away or whatever, that's that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? Our people I'm about to tell y'all something very important. This is what Prince Hall Masons get their oath from. This is where all Masons get their oath from. If y'all don't want to know, you get put in the circle, get stripped butt naked, get a blindfold put on. Get a blindfold put on. We put a blindfold on the Caucasian, right? You strip them butt naked, and we put a blindfold on, right? And we put a rope around the neck 7 times. 7 times around the neck, around the waist, 7 times around the wrists, just like jail. And we put an apron on them. This is Masons, my Sunny boys and Masons. Prince Hall Mason. Hall means conceal. So Prince Hall conceal. That's what it really is. Prince conceal. That's what we do. Prince conceal. So I have to tell y'all the oath today because that's what college really means. C-O-L means Columbus. Ledge means pledge. Pledge means oath. We are already fraternity. Brother means fraternity in Latin. Sorority means sister. So when we are around, we are automatically in a fraternity and a sorority. And I have to tell y'all the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what King of the Blacks do. You put an apron around them. They cover up the body parts of the Caucasian. Blindfold because we couldn't see where you're going. Rope around the neck because you couldn't go nowhere. Wrist because you couldn't hit nobody. And on the knee and on ankles, we had, just like when people in prison and roots and all of those slavery, we did that from us. And we made them march. The bays. Right? And the bays got a little bow in there where we pushed them. We pushed them to the edge and pushed them to basically to the water. Not in the side where Detroit at, but basically to the side, basically going towards the Ottoman Empire. And what you call Pakistan. Is Pakistan over there? By Ottoman Empire over there, Russia and all that? Over that area. You know what I'm saying? So the days and the L's was over there. The ALs, the days and the L's. The days and the L's over there. Now, as the days and the L's over there, that's why I had Day No on here because my boy dealt with that. Shorty Low, Day No. Day is how we spell. That's how you spell it. Yeah, Day No on the shirt. Day is a more stride. He was a Mo. Shorty Low. I did that for a reason. Day No was Shorty Low. He was a Moor. He was a Day. And the Day tribe was mostly like they didn't play. You know what I mean? So the Bays went from and took the Caucasian, put them in a boat. And if you watch Four Musketeers, the cartoon Four Musketeers on YouTube, you will see that it's a Moor with a fez on whipping Caucasian dudes, making them go across the boat. Go make them, mowing themselves to the other side, to the Ottoman Empire. Once the Days got them, we did it again. Blindfold, rope around the neck. The Days, did them dirty. Not they, but the Days did them, the Caucasian dirty, made them march to Europe, to the mountains. That's where you get EU, means hillside in Arabic, and rope is in Europe. You got rope in Europe. This happened at the time of Capricorn. Now Capricorn is the quickest. Caucasian was in the caves for 2,000 years. We put them in the caves for 2,000 years Capricorn the whole time. You write down Aquarius, please. They had accumulated today. And if you want that, nigga, you got to walk that path. It's called rough and rugged road. Prince Hall Masons know what I'm talking about. Bend over, you get smacked. It's real, that's how it goes. Caucasian, you want to get down with us? Oh, John, he wants to get down. He wants to get down, John. Black people, yeah, no. Get down. you know you gotta do some funny things here. We do crazy things, man. I don't care, man. That's how we go. Alright? You know what I'm saying? Come on in, baby. And that's what a lot of this bisexual things and homosexual things going on right now. You know what I mean? And the reason why, because of the caves, Caucasian dudes was more or less, I don't really like my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? So you had some Caucasian dudes with long hair, like today. You had some Caucasian dudes with short hair. And they lived in the caves together. And it was like, well, anytime you see a Caucasian dude with long hair and short hair, it's like a boyfriend-girlfriend thing. You know what I'm saying? They just chilling, dude. You know what I mean? Dude mean fool. In German, I believe. So, the homosexuality came from the caves. Because spooning, when you spoon with your girl, Caucasian was cold, so Caucasian dudes used to spoon each other. They'll be spooning each other all night. And they will have sex with male animals. That's why all animals are homosexuals. All animals go both ways. Like, most animals straight go both ways. You know what I mean? Dogs be doing each other. Because, that's what that's what animals do. And all animals have diseases. That's why we can't deal with them. But cave people, Caucasians said, we're going to deal with them. Not because we forced to deal with them, because y'all won't let us out of here for 2,000 years. So the Moors, like I said, the king told them to go get them. I want to build some pyramids, so we went up there, go get them. We put them in the cave. We got them out the caves. Put them in the cage. Spray them down with the spray. You see what I'm saying? Through the magic shade. Because it was mad furry. And you was coming amongst us. So you can't be, and you got diseases and all that. That's why in prison, like I say, I tell people all the time, when people go to prison, you got to put some stuff on your head, some special stuff before you go up in there. You can't just go up in the prison talking about what up. You got to take TV shots and all that. Because that came from us getting them out the cage. The cage. Nigga, you ain't coming up on us like that. It's crazy. You got to, listen. You got to, you gotta get sprayed down. Fuck up out of here. You know? My little Vaseline will put all this in chat. So boom now. Okay, so you get them out the cage, spray them down with a spray, bring them amongst our people. Now this is where you get, that's better. This is where you get the playground. You see the sled? Our people made a sled. It was a razor blade, straight razor blade. Caucasians coming through like in the cages, like this. In the cage riding through. The camel got them right up through the cages. Then the Caucasians in the cages. Now, what the hell going on? Why is the niggas building a big ass razor blade? That was a sled that we seen. You know what I'm saying? And we was building something called monkey bars. What you see in the monkey bar, a little circle with a little monkey bar. Why is these niggas building a monkey bar? You got boys building a monkey bar, big ass like steel cage, match cage. So okay, that's the jail. Every jail is in the middle of the town. Every jail is in the middle of the city or whatever you want to call it, county. We had, since we was getting the Caucasians out of the caves, what we did was we put them in the middle of the town so we can all see them. We feed them shit. You know what I'm saying? And what we used to do was we had them addicted off sugar. And that's how we control Caucasians. Oh, should I put it back here? Oh my God. Pause that. I'm in the zone. Oh my God. Yo, I'm in the zone. Y'all see you looking like, don't be those. Wow, I'm in the spiritual zone. I ain't even think about the physical. See, that's how the physical do. The physical, you block out the physical when you're in the spiritual world. Like straight mate, I'm in the zone. Forgive me. Oh wow, I just did that. I didn't realize I did that. Wow. Oh my God.
Yeah, keep that. Keep that. Toss that.
So boom. Go ahead, brother.
Yo, peace. Talking about the sled, right?
Oh yeah.
Sidney Poitier in the movie Long Shot. Remember when we made Moore slide down and commit suicide and give his life to Allah? And
exactly what that movie you talk about. Exactly how we did it. When Caucasians messed up and wouldn't do what we say, we'll take them and bring all their people out, like we did, like Caucasians do in slavery, and bring the lady out and hang the lady naked and her dress cover her face up and she's pregnant, and Caucasians chop the baby out and the baby come out. Caucasians stuff the dark-skinned baby. Remember, that's nothing. Them little exposition, that's nothing compared to what we did to them. What we did to the Caucasian, it was a razor blade, like a sled, and it was like a playground, but we didn't play. That's how real it was. We don't play. Watch this. Make a fake playground. The little bars you go across, you get arms, all this. We tie your arms up. The sled was a razor blade, so we put you down the sled. Your whole body just part like this before you even get down to the sled. It's a razor blade. So as soon as a Caucasian did something that disrespectful, we put them on a sled. You okay? We put them on a sled and then slide, and their body parts, and then all the people watch it, and they'd be like, "Oh snap!" Like that's what I saw. I'm not messing with that. You know what I mean? That's how we did. That was like we didn't playground, and we kept them in the middle of the town. We kept Caucasians in the middle. That's why jails are in the middle of the town now. Jails are all, not now, but that's why jails are in the middle of the town. Because that's what we did to them. We put them in the monkey bars. We made some big old monkey bars. Just imagine a dome, but it's monkey bars. And just put them all in there. You know what I'm saying? And we'll walk by every day. It was nothing. Just shoot stuff up in there. And how we controlled them was the little thing of sugar, the squarish thing of sugar. We was masters of sugar. We had all the sugar. So what we did was, we controlled Caucasians through sugar. We will tell them to go fight our enemies. The king would be like, the Moors were like, I ain't fighting because our power was down. We really wasn't, you know what I'm saying? So king was like, all right, y'all won't fight, we sit the pawns. You know what I'm saying? The pawns were the Caucasians. Let them out like wolves. That's when you get the movie Animal. You know what I'm saying? So this is the things that happened in the time of Aquarius. In the time of Aquarius, this is the things that happened. And as time went on, the mother started having sex with the Caucasian mother started having sex with the Moors that was patrolling them. There's an Exodus in the Bible where we was harsh slave bosses. We whipped them bad. We did Caucasians really bad. We was called slave bosses in the Bible. And what happened is the Moors basically told the Caucasians like this: listen, you're going to be our slave. So that's where you get mermaid from. You're going to be a mermaid. You're going to be, if you don't want to be our slave, you got to go back to the caves. Even though the pigs and all that was cleaning up the caves, we're threatening them in certain situations like that. So that will make them do what we say, and we'll give them sugar, like the Henderson movie, to control them and come back to us. You know what I mean? If you leave, you don't come back because you want the sugar. And we'll give them sugar, and then we'll give them gold, and not sugar, and have them buy the sugar back off of us, like we do today. How, like I say to all my boys, the other way around. But you are like this, you know. So this is what we do. You know what I'm saying? And this is what we did back then, our ancestors. And we spoke with, like I said, it's no telling what signs we shot to show each other this like that, like this one. We'll show each other that we got two tongues. If a Caucasian was walking by, or Moor had another Caucasian in chains, and we knew that about that Caucasian, we'd be like, we got two tongues. And if we didn't like that Caucasian and we wanted him to die, we'd be like this, with our collars. If we were saying that Caucasian, then we'll shoot signs. We was getting these other signs and dealing with other signs with each other because we had an enemy. We had something that was going against us and it was sticking together. These people kept having babies in the Bible. Kept having babies. And when Moses came through a Moor, having sex with one of the Caucasian cave boys, like we see today, and he had Moses. So the king said, chop all the heads off to all the children, because these Caucasians still having children. This time of Aquarius. And the time of Aquarius is always going to be some type of prophet or something to pop up. In the time of Aquarius. Moses was that guy. Now Moses' sister was Caucasian. Moses was mixed, a half original man. That's in the 5% lesson. Now, knowledge is 1, 2 is wisdom, 3 is understanding, 4 is culture freedom. 5 is power refinement. Power, 5 letters, refinement means to be clean. Clean is next to godliness. Equality is 6. 6 is to be fair with your brother and your sister. You could be 7, a godly person. Godly, not person, but godly. Godly more. These words are so tricky. As you're godly more, you build and destroy. When you build, you destroy negativity around you. And then you're born again all the time. You just keep being born again every time you build and add on. And you complete a cycle in your life. So, man, John, how was that, bro? Before I did the math, how was that? Without that math is serious, I just want to get that on too. Aquarius, because I know y'all know about that, but I haven't heard about that, but I want to get it on. Aquarius, Moses, right? Right. What he did was, he was in the basket, just like the story. The king said, I'm going to kill, have all the boys killed. Put in the back, put the boy, she got scared, put us on the basket, she went back. Moses is a mole, like Morehouse, Mo. He's a Mo, you know? And she got him, and she was a Moor, and I don't know, was it his daughter or the mother? Was it the Pharaoh, or the king's mother or the daughter that got Moses? And she named him Moses, because she was a Mo.
His daughter.
Right. She said, oh, I love him, he's Moses. I'm going to name him Moses because of the water or something. Now, Musa is the Arabic, Mu, that's M-U. You know what I'm saying? So, Moses got older. As he get older, he was thinking he was royalty. But he was half royalty. Because he's half original man. And in royalty world, you praise idols. That's what that's all this Hollywood stuff do, all this fake secret society. And you learn secret signs, secret hand grips, and secret words. This is what goes down. This is what you, oh, we raised that already. When Capricorn was up here. Secret, this is what you learn in the high science of being royal. Moses was half like undercover. He was like an Asian. He wasn't really royal all the way, and he got raised in that world. So when he got raised in that world, he would walk around, fuck out of there. And he was a little bugged out. His brother was the next pharaoh in line. He was more cool. But he took all the slack because Moses was a African man. He was a little bugged out, had that little crack in him. So he bugged out a little bit. So his sister put him to the side. Hey, man, you want to bust. You get off me, slave. You is half slave. So his sister told him, Mom, Moses felt it like, word, that's what happened? I'm half original, man. So right when he departed from her, what he seen immediately, God does this. Immediately he seen a more disrespecting and cracked Caucasian. You know, slide down slides and all that. Get over here. He like, yo, chill. You ain't gotta act like that. Why you got to do that, Mo? He like, yo, slave, Moses, go on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go on. They start fighting, Moses kill him. Bam, Moses out of here. I gotta go. I killed him. Moses bows. Yeah, he's out of here. That's when he seen the light of the fire. God. He seen the light of God. God told him, we'll say the Caucasians. The Moors got them Caucasians under a deep, harsh slavery. You see what I'm saying? We all felt slavery. That's why nobody don't complain about God. In front of God. And now they gonna say like that. I'm just reciting something out of the Bible. But it says in the Bible that we all basically gotta feel some type of slavery because then God, nobody can brag in front of God or say nothing like, why do all y'all was just talking about slavery? So nobody can say nothing. You know what I mean? Caucasians was in slavery. And Moses was the one to get them out of that. And Moses went down there, let my brother go, put roaches everywhere, you ain't gonna believe me. It's hood shit. Come back and put mice everywhere, you don't believe me. Let my people go. Come on, bro. Come on, stepbrother. Oh, you won't believe me? Put bed bugs in your bed. You know what I'm saying? It was just, the Romans mixed it up. That's what they did. Oh, you don't know, word? Give y'all STD. Everybody burning. You know we have a sex party in there. You know what I'm saying? Things was going on, and he just like, damn, my brother really got the power because Moses was praising God, the fire, the water, the 4 elements, everything that made the 4 elements, the Most High, the Father, the Creator, Mother Nature. And the brother, Pharaoh, was praising an idol, a big idol. So Moses eventually, now this is a little funny part the Red Sea. That's the part that's symbolic to something. But like I said, we dealt with magic. No one can doubt nothing that, you know what I mean? It's a Masonic sign that got to do with Moses. You know what I mean? And a pencil. And the reason why it's a pencil because Moses used to have the spear. And when he turned the spear into a snake, the pencil is the same thing. It's a science. I got to teach all that. That's another story. But that some science, that magic behind Moses parting the Red Sea, there's some symbolicness to that. And long story short, he got his Caucasians out the hands of the Moors. Of course, it says in the book, he died in the Red Sea. They died in the Red Sea, and he goes to the Bible. I mean, it goes to the caves. Take them back to the caves and teach them this. He taught them the ancient science when he learned with his people. This is the connection. If y'all want to know connection, if y'all say ain't no connection, or if you say I wasn't right, this is the connection I was looking for. Moses was the one. He's called the great civilizer.
He taught the Caucasians.
He taught the Caucasians. Moses, Musa. Once he got his way, what else he gonna do with it? Once he got him out of the hands of the Moors. Let my people go. Let my people go. Okay, nigga, go on. Now what you gonna do? I'm gonna teach them niggas the truth. What?
Okay. You were saying about the high power and about the gods and the Romans and all that. Now the power of the Roman Catholics, or what like the
Yeah.
back in God, they're saying God we trust. That's what the GOD stands for.
And you so right when you fast forward these days of time. You're so right. Gold, oil, and drugs, or gold, oil, and
diamonds.
That's right. Because our diamonds were stolen from us. You know the diamonds, Little Rock, Arkansas, and the Mental, right? And the middle of the so-called United States of America, when it rains in Little Rock, Arkansas, the diamonds grow. Now in Little Rock, Arkansas, when it rains and the diamonds grow, Caucasians got fences around it. This is where you get gold, oil, and drugs. Our gold was stolen from us in, I'm funny with the dates, but our gold and oil was stolen from us in the 1900s. It's early. It's not late. Now, to get back to what I was saying, Aquarius, Moses. He civilizes people in the caves, which he couldn't civilize them, but he civilized the best way he could by showing them masonry. Now, time goes on, Moses passed away, you know the Bible, he goes, Aaron, his brother, Aaron and him, both, civilized the Caucasian. You heard the Caucasian like this. All right, Caucasian back like this now. Moses made up the girdle. So he put it on the, this is where the girdle coming at. In the caves, the origin of the word right means straight. And Moses kept a straight stick. The origin of the word stick, the origin of the word straight is stick. So he kept the stick with him. He said, y'all spinal cord got to be straight like my stick. Like, you see my stick is straight. For you nasty-minded people, not that. Stick. It's the spinal cord. And this is the most important part. The spinal cord. This is where the Kundalini hides. This is the steps of masonry. This is where you know your chakras are. This is where your snake, right? This is the real snake. And at the end, you just got your third eye, the pineal gland again. It goes all back to the pineal gland. The first thing it was when you was born, and everything else started. The pineal gland is shaped like your thumb. Pineal gland, another shape. What's the pine tree? The pine cone. The statues of pine cones all around the world. Because it's symbolic to our right thumb, pineal gland, spitting out black matter. Okay, Aquarius, Moses. Now we on Pisces, 2,000 years. Now this is when Jesus comes in the picture. Now, as Caucasians started getting bigger in the family in the house full of slaves. As Moses passed away, remember Moses went up for 40 days and 40 nights and the Caucasians acted up. Couldn't leave him down there too long. Now, Moses, he comes. What's the other? Moses is dead, pardon me. We're going down to the Pisces. Caucasians coming out the caves. Caucasians doing them. Time of Aquarius. The end of Aquarius, Caucasians is doing them. Caucasians out the caves. Caucasians is intertwining. Roman, I keep saying it, Roman around, I think them. Now
signs at that time, they do.
The dark-skinned people get to befriending them, teaching them signs. Hey, this right here. Hey, this right here. The diamonds are over in Arkansas. The oil in Oklahoma. The gold and silver is buried in Orlando, our land. Put you up in there. That's how you spell Orlando? Put you up in there. Yeah. You put you up in this our land. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Orlando. You put you up in there, it's our land. So, you know, there in Orlando, you know, Disney World, California is a duplicate of you know, of Florida and all that. That's the story. That's down the line a little bit. But we buried gold. Moors always lived underground. That's why Morehouse started in the basement. You know what I'm saying? We was always underground. You know what I'm saying? We always low, like keeping Morehouse what Morehouse is based on. Making men more outstanding, producing better men, producing men to be outstanding, and outstanding is standing out. So this is what, you know what I mean, what Moors did. This is what we did. This is standing out. This is a sore thumb. This is number thumb right here. This is standing out. He's standing out. This is what we do. And it's not our fault, but that's what happens when you're dealing with Mother Nature, because this is the umbilical cord right here. This is the womb. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we did. You know, we always dealt with Mother Nature and the Father Creator and everything that's symbolic to that. We Mother Nature said, look, that's me. The Father said, look, that's me. We said, okay, and we put it together. And we said, okay, that was our way of representing the Most High. Now, in the time of Pisces, you had a guy named Joshua that walked around and taught masonry. He was a carpenter. And he got hung on a cross on the X chromosome because he wouldn't deal with his X. He wouldn't deal with his X chromosome. He wanted to deal with his Y and keep teaching people, hold your square. Hold your square down, and that's masonry. The dark-skinned man masonry is spiritual. The pale man masonry is physical. He got to do all that work out the cave. I just told you, got him out the cave to do what? Masonry. They can build some pyramids, nigga. And then in the Bible, we made them make the brick. You know how the brick already there? When it's already there, you just go like this and no, we made them make the brick. Out of cement and all. We slave crackers to the end. That's why Caucasians burned all the books. Stuff like that. But anyway, you know, Jesus was teaching, Yahshua was teaching masonry. He was a carpenter. Teaching people how the tools of yourself, how being yourself, how knowing the mother and father, how to get closer and plug back in with the Creator. That's the only way you can conquer these four devils. He was teaching it in the purest form, and Romans, at the time, it was dark-skinned people that was Christian first. Dark-skinned people had the cross and was popping first. And when Roman and Caucasians got intertwined and started in churches welcome anybody. See the church, dark-skinned people be like, come on, anybody come up here. And Caucasians be like this. You know, dark-skinned people, slow down. He was in the cage for 2,000 years. God bless him. You know what I'm saying? And then Caucasians ain't going nowhere, sticking around. And we start telling them, diamonds over there. Why don't you sit like this? You know what I mean? Start telling them everything. And that's how it went down. The dark-skinned Christians started just running it down, thinking you could trust these people because the dark-skinned Christian was going against the hardcore Moors that was always killing them, going crazy. And they were like, we ain't with that Malcolm X shit. We on some Martin Luther King shit. Now we chilling. We not really with that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? The symbolic, to show you that, the Y chromosome is masculine, the X is feminine. So to symbolize we not dealing with our masculinity like that, we gonna deal with the X. This was astrology ain't nothing but that anyway. The Ankh ain't nothing but that anyway. The X symbolizes the female negative energy. And it's not negative as in bad, it's just the opposite of positive. And the Y is the masculine energy. The Moors at the time was called Moriscos, Christian Moors. They was dealing with, not what it was forced to call Moriscos, forced to be called Moriscos, flipped on them. That's where you get this sign from. Flipped on them. So, Islam, So the Caucasians east up the Christian, black Christian Moors. Now, what we call North Africa, or if we're up in Miami, the Dominica Republic and Haiti and all that, Moors is over there. Moors is over. This happened. It's so tricky because the map is not turned around, but the name be turned around, so I can't really touch it unless I really, I can't really give y'all exactly where this took place on a map exactly because the names be twisted around. But in Miami and Florida, we gonna say it was a good, beautiful church there, with Moors running it, and the Pale people were invited in, and as they was invited in, I don't know what side this was on, but this is a great story by our ancient ancestors. The Pale people ate the Caucasians. The Pale people ate the Moors, the Christian Moors, and like started imitating them, like I'm the Christian dude, I'm the reverend. This is my cross. You know what I'm saying? Now the people start hearing about it over in Haiti and like the Dominican Republic, like over there before it was called that. I was hearing about what? But the story is told was in North Africa, right? So we're gonna say North Africa because y'all more familiar with that. So North Africa hearing about this going on. So this happened in 7-Eleven. This is in Pisces time. This is when stuff start getting jotted down. Because Caucasians start writing stuff down now. In 7-Eleven, this is when you get the store. The store 7-Eleven. Is a 7-Eleven? Yup, 7-Eleven is all over the world. Because the simple fact is remind you of that year. 7-Eleven, the Moors came over there because the Caucasians ate the Moor stuff. Oh my God. What were you living? How the Moors and the Moors was living in the time of Aquarius? Forgive me, Mo. Forgive me, Mo. And the Capricorn. Bring it back. And then we're going to shoot some Masonic signs and we're going to be done. Yeah. Thank you again, y'all, for being patient with me.
Used to be 7-Eleven, but not in Quick Trip.
I hear you, sister.
It used to be 7-Elevens, but not in Quick Trip.
Right. Well, they still have 7-Elevens around.
Not that many.
Because we get hit. When we get hit with something, that's when we start changing that thing up. Right. We got to change it up now. We get hit. Yeah. All right. Now the time of Aquarius is just to have a little flip back. This is a Moses time.
Can you go back to Capricorn first?
Oh yeah, y'all didn't touch on Capricorn.
Yeah, that's me, Capricorn.
No doubt. And I was once again, something told me, but I was trying to be a little lazy and fast. Or maybe I did it already. No, I ain't do it already. No, Mo. Okay, yeah. In the time of Capricorn, how was the Moors acting?
Organized.
Verbs, talking.
Yeah. Organized, hardworking, ambitious, concerned, and respectful of the good.
Yep, that's me,
Now, saying respectful authority. Now, this time, people was in the cave, so it was things going on. Authority was really hard out because it was people that was protecting you from. How the Moors acting? Now we all together. Ain't no Moors and Moors no more. Ain't no separate. Just basically all together.
Miserly, anxious, controlling, and perfectionist.
How we was all together?
All together, it was accomplishment, determination, persistence, discipline, and success.
Moses was accomplishment. Moses was the great civilizer. The time of Aquarius, when the time of Aquarius now, I'll show you why in a minute. Okay, the time of Pisces, when Yahshua was here, what we call Jesus, the sun in the sky. The sun. How was that in the time of Jesus? Get up that next page.
Trusting, helpful, creative, gentle, and understanding. That's and then, that was the Moors were self-pitying, dependent, insecure, often putting blame on yourself and gullible. And all together.
And that's why we fell for the Jesus story so fast. We believed. Remember we said lie got the word believe in it? We didn't have faith no more. You know what I'm saying? In Aquarius time, Moses time we had faith a little more, but the time of Pisces, we was believing. You know what I mean? All together as a whole.
Altruism, which is putting faith in the man. Intuition, sensitivity, sympathy, and compassion.
So it was more physical in the time of Pisces. You know, and that was the time of Pisces. Nobody ever said I heard the whole joint now. Okay, Jesus, 7-11. Moors came in Jesus' time. Okay, Moors came in 7-11, squashed them monkeys, came and got everything. Moors came, they said from North Africa. You know what I'm saying? And came to wherever those Caucasians were settling, where they were burning and eating the Moors, and came and killed didn't kill all the Caucasians, but put them, and basically enslaved them and burned all the stuff that the Caucasians were doing at the time. And that happened at the time of 7-11, and the general of that army didn't kill all the Caucasians. And he did it on some nonchalant. If you read about it, 7-11, you'll see that the people was mad because he didn't kill them. He let them live, huh? That's the story. That's the rumor. He let the Caucasians live, man. And we went through this from 7-11 to 1492. From 7-11 to 1492, we've been warring with Christian vandals, hell people ever since. And we lost on January 1st, 1492, Moors, the last stronghold in Miami, Grenada. You know what I'm saying? We lost in 1492 January. This is all the time of Pisces. And we on the time of Pisces till 1900s. You know, so this is where Noble Ali came in 1928 and 1913, between 1913 and 1928. Morehouse started in 1913. NAACP started in 1908. Now, that was all the fight of Ku Klux Klan. The Ku Klux Klan came in, started like 1866. 1866, 1 plus 8 is 6. 9, turn 9 around and get 666. So always remember, KKK started in 1866 on the 6th month, on the 9th day. So all these little Marcus Garveys, Noble Ali's, and that was all the fight. You know what I'm saying? Nat Turner was really Nat Moore. His first slave master was a Moor. Not a Moor, but a Caucasian. His name was Moore. M-O-O-R-E. Nat Turner, first slave master. Then he became Nat Turner when his late slave master got changed up. But he was one of the first that's why he got a movie out thing. I ain't see it. I don't hear about it. That's because he was one of the first, Moors to stand up. You know what I mean? And after that, Ku Klux Klan came and tried to suppress it, and then, then Noble Ali's and your Marcus Garveys and the NOI is fake. Please don't try to act like NOI. I never mentioned them, King of the Moors. They mentioned them just because they dealt with the feds. They dealt with, not my feds, they dealt with the Caucasians. They dealt with the police board. And they got they have guns only for our people. I never heard about them shooting no Caucasians, and they don't respect Moors like that because NOI is Moorish Nation of Islam. Them niggas chopped off Moors and just made it Nation of Islam, and the dude, the leader of it, he wanted to be Noble Drew Ali and WD Fraud, and Elijah Muhammad is Eli now. So I don't dwell on that NOI stuff. I'm not scared of them. They only kill our people. You know what I'm saying? So that right there, if you want to get to the 1930s and all that, you got just all time Pisces, 1900s. You got your who was it first? Marcus Garvey was called notorious by J. Hoover. J. Hoover was in the 1900s, the time of Pisces. His thing was to kill all dark-skinned men, this, that, and the third. You already know the story. Yup, we call him Gabriel Hoover, but Gabe ain't happy. That's not what we don't say, Gabe. But anyways, J. Hoover, J just came with the alphabet in 1500. J. Hoover called who was first? Marcus Garvey was first. He said the first snitch to Marcus Garvey. The first dark-skinned man that was a snitch was sent to Marcus Garvey. Now, J. Hoover in his paperwork called him notorious. This notorious nigger, Marcus Garvey. Then he called Martin Luther King notorious. Oh, this notorious nigger, he won't shut up. And then you have B. Small, notorious. You see what I'm saying? See, this is that's like that's more physical. But the spiritual one is Noble Drew Ali, Malcolm X, Tupac. You see what I'm saying? So every era, Pisces was just trying to come. At the end of Pisces, it was going to be something to just get us ready for Aquarius. Because after Pisces, we go right back up to Aquarius. We don't go to all the way back to here. Aries. Pardon me. We go from Aries to Pisces and then back to Aries. So you build from top and bottom up. So after Pisces is over, that's why everybody say we're in time of Aquarius, we're in time of Aquarius. Because the year 2000, Pisces time is done. And now we're in time of Aquarius. We've been in time of Aquarius for 17 years, Roman calendar. So Noble Drew Ali, he opened up the temple the same year Morehouse got their name changed from the Baptist Church thing in 1913. There was gunfights in the newspaper in Chicago, and et cetera, et cetera. Thank you, y'all. Y'all did very well. I just want to see. Keep rocking to the end. But I just wanted to give y'all some brief little bit about Noble Drew Ali, because Noble Drew Ali started this in 1913, the same year Morehouse changed their name to Morehouse. I've been the first to say that I'm the first Moor to speak in Morehouse. In these days of time, I ain't hear nobody from 1867 in the basement or nothing talking about no more being no more. So I just want to show y'all some Masonic signs before I get up out of here. But I wanted to give y'all everything until, from the beginning all the way to Noble Drew Ali. 1492 we lost January 1st. Every time you celebrate New Year's, you celebrate our loss. St. Patrick's Day, Moors got ran out of Ireland. Every time you celebrate that, that's Moors loss. April Fool's Day, Moors basically got tricked. And that's why it got lied to and got fooled. Basically, Christian Vandal said, okay, all right, we beat y'all down to death. The only Moors left, okay, y'all get on that boat right there and go to Africa. So the Moors got on the boat, thinking they gonna go back to Morocco, and it wasn't that way. It was Candace coming in on April 1st. And just before that, the Jews something happened to our Jewish sons and daughters. Remember, ISH means like, so Jewish they're nothing but Jew-like. They just like a Jews. They just like Irish, kind of Irish. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like the ISH means like. So somebody said they Moorish American, you on your phone, look up the word A-M-E-R. The origin of the word A-M-E-R. Say it one more time.
I said, don't forget about Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, Thanksgiving, we gonna hit that too. I just want the 5 wicked holidays, we get on from 5 holidays. I told you, A-M-E-R. People say they're Moorish American, right? Let's see what A-M-E-R means, the origin of that word. But Thanksgiving. Well, before we get to that, we go to Easter. Oh man, Easter and Christmas is quarter. They go together. You know what I'm saying? That's when the sun go up, sun go down. So all the dipping eggs and stuff, the egg and the thing, all that's dealing with Nimrod and body parts and all that stuff with us. When we, our body parts, give it to the Christian kings. You know what I'm saying? Wrapping our body parts and presents and stuff like that. So yes, it's the 5 main wicked holidays is the 5 added days to the 365. There's 365 days in a year, but if you take away those 5 wicked holidays, it'd be 360. So that's New Year's. That's when we lost, and it's of course it's more wicked holidays. You would think wicked like Halloween. Halloween is when Caucasians would put masks on their face and scare us and put fear in us. That's when you get 13th Warrior, Ku Klux Klan. What's the other one? I just said it earlier. April Fools, Easter and Christmas, which coincides with the sun going down. Now, Thanksgiving, like I said, thanks for giving. You know what I mean? You know the story. You get us drunk, you know what I mean? It's over. And you get as high as a done deal. You know what I'm saying? So our people don't know that indigenous is what we was. The Indians is them niggas. Indian is them. When you see Indian, them is Indian. You're right. Them is Indians. The secret word for it, we the indigenous. We're the mothers of indigenous means the mother and fathers. They're our sons and daughters. You know what I mean? Always remember that. Masonry today. Masonry today got Daughters of American Revolution, not Eastern Star. Daughters of American Revolution is them the Caucasian is. We got Caucasian girls. And Mason is really my son. These niggas say they're your sons and daughters. But it's secret. It's a secret society all over the world called DAR, so Daughters of American Revolution. But it's really Eastern Star. That's what we try to put that little. It's just like saying this is $1 and you go in there, it's not $1. It's not Eastern Star, it's really Daughters of American Revolution. So when dark-skinned girls get involved with it, they end up being daughters. They don't end up being no grand architect, the almighty Allah woman. You know what I'm saying? They end up being DAR, Daughters of American Revolution. And when dudes get up in Prince Hall Masonry, etc., they don't become free Masons with S-U-N, and become my son. You see what I'm saying? These people are saying that they are sons and daughters, but trick us to get up in there. Once we get in there, we can't talk about women. Only to special people that know this. And if you do, you get a penalty. Now, we're gonna do a little. Make sure everybody stand up for me, please. Great. Everybody can hold this square real quick. This real quick on the floor. Real quick. Where my feds man at? My feds man, come up here. You go to the audience piece, Leo? Because I want like you been over there cut. You been in the cut, I want you to see this. I got it. Boy, you been in the cut, I want you to see this. I want to see you do it. Well, I want to see it. Y'all see it? Right here. Come here, one of my warriors with the fences on.
Who that cheer over some?
First of all, it don't matter if you're a woman or a man, as long as you got dark skin. You gotta hold y'all square down, 90 degrees square. Y'all in college, so y'all can see that square right there. Okay, now, can you read off something of the first thing on there, Mo?
Always work with the right when speaking. When them talk with them left, you respond and switch to your right hand and make them talk with them right.
So if somebody is talking with their left, what you do? when somebody talking with their left, what you do?
Hit them with the right.
And that makes them, and
That's why people say hit them with the right.
Right. Now, brushing your hair with the right hand. Pardon me, like this.
Yeah.
Always like this. That's how you do it. Brush your hair with your right hand. What does it say for the cross? What is that? I'm aware and I'm conscious, like this. You know what I'm saying? Look like this. Go frontwards with it. Yeah, I know it's okay because simple fact, yo, backwards means I'm over your head. Backwards means I'm over here. When you go frontwards, it says I'm what? I'm aware. I'm conscious. Go ahead.
All right. Right hand resting on neck. Knowledge.
Right here. You see that? Right here. Right in your back, like your neck hurt. You got that? You got that back here? Okay.
What is that when I'm conscious?
Like this.
What does it mean?
Like this. Is that what it means? Let's say
Conscious and knowledge.
Knowledge.
That's right.
That's right.
Come on, let's go.
Right hand touching ear. I hear.
Like this. When somebody talking, you go like this. When somebody's speaking, you don't talk. When somebody's speaking, you ain't talking. You be like, I'm gonna shut up. My daddy talking, my mama talking, my grandma talking. This can make you control your mouth anyways. This means I'm staying mute. This means I hear. Let's go.
All right. Left hand touching ear. I don't hear.
Now the left ear, the left hand on the ear, right here, I don't hear. Okay.
Right hand touching eye. I see.
I see. Remember Malcolm X was like this? Malcolm X was saying, I know you. Now everybody do that. Make a U up under your chin, like this. Malcolm X did this and Martin Luther King did it too. They both was like this. It's I, point at your eye, then you know, and then you go in you. Because now y'all know about that Caucasian. I just explained to y'all everything. Now you can do this, you can go like this. Because I know you know.
Like that.
Huh?
I took a picture like that and somebody commented on that.
No doubt. No doubt, Auntie. Yeah, Auntie.
Left hand touching eye. I don't see.
You said left what?
Left hand touching eye. I don't see.
Left eye touching, I don't see. These are what the people going to say to you. Anything with the left, that was going to be your response. Anything with the right is you, what you do. So you go like this, I see. They might say I don't see. You talking, I don't see what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? People do that at jobs all the time. It's at the desk like, they try to explain the story. Yo, when I took, now what you, why you fired me? I don't see what you're saying. You gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
All right. Right hand touching nose. I know.
Yo. Okay.
Left hand touching nose. I don't know. Right? Pointed finger resting on temple. I have a sword of truth to the whole.
I think Martin Luther King did that one. Right? Yeah. Hand in the temple means, and Martin Luther King, this building, the Martin Luther King building got built over here when the 12 garages was the 8th president, 1980, what was it, 1980s, that the Martin Luther King joint got built up, right? What a Big Bay science temple, science building, McBay.
Oh, Maverick was there?
Yeah, McBay. That's Moors too. B-E-Y. It's B-A-Y, but Mick. Anything with Mick in it is Moors.
That's actually up there.
Right. So Martin Luther King did that sign. That means I got a sword. I can get your head popped off basically because it nods that I know. Go ahead. Okay, we're gonna do a couple of signs. I'm gonna do 5 o'clock and I die. Yeah, no doubt, you're right. What we gonna do another sign? Yeah.
All right. Bring your right pointed finger across your nose, then mouth, and back across your chin. To close someone's mouth or sword.
The one I was gonna show you, some of them I can't show you right now because they gotta do a penalties. I don't want y'all playing with the sign, like for real. I'm gonna let y'all, I'm gonna give you the packet, y'all do it yourself. But I'm not gonna demonstrate the sign on film and then y'all play with it and hurt yourself. You see what I'm saying? Like these are serious. This is dealing with masonry where your fingers and your toes and your money can get losing. And your life and people can sacrifice over this. So I don't want to play around with this right here. Right hand, stroking beard, right to 3 times, a sign of wisdom and knowledge. Right hand, stroking beard, from right to left.
3 times. A sign of wisdom and knowledge.
And also the sign that you are the father and the mother of civilization. You know what I'm saying? I just want to do tribute to, thank you, brother. I want to do tribute to the yellow 3-minute show real quick. What's the one? Show you all real quick. Yeah, I want to show y'all some shit real quick. For like 3-4 minutes. 4:55 we got out of here. We shot guns. The guns is what I'm showing you. That's what I want to show you all the time we did back in the day being taught.